All right. Well, we are back. We're back at the 9 Club, everybody, huh? We got a special guest, Beagle.
It's your boy, Beagle One. I got the golden angle.
Damn.
Yeah.
Beagle, dude, what's good?
Thanks for having me, guys.
Oh, for sure,
Thank you.
dude.
Oh,
yeah, dude.
How are you doing? Everything good?
Love the show, man. You guys rip.
Thank you.
Yeah, been good with me.
Yeah?
Same old routine, just
Okay.
which is 6 days a week filming street skateboarding.
Yeah, 6 days a week.
6 days a week.
What do you do on the day off?
Yeah, what do you do on the 7th day?
On
Rest?
I like to rest Monday or Friday, but just catch up on like bills, stuff like that, laundry.
Yeah.
1 day a week.
Life shit.
Yeah, life shit. Yeah,
Logging footage.
I mean, Monday's a good day to chill, though, because it seems like after the weekend, everybody's done. Monday's a good day, right?
Yeah, but then you get maybe 10% of the crew that doesn't go out on the weekend. They go out partying on the weekend.
Yeah.
And they'll hit you up Monday like, hey man, what's good? Let's hit the streets. I'm like, God damn.
What do you do? But what do you do in that situation, though? Do you go out or do you just?
That's when it's on you. I could take the day off, be like, hey, sorry, or it could be like, fuck it, and just keep living the dream.
Keep doing it.
Because the world keeps spinning.
Right.
Can't stop it.
Well,
Tricks keep going down. You want to be there.
What if the boss calls? Are you do you say like, nah, I got to do laundry today. I'm good.
No.
No.
No, that only excuse to the boss bangs if I'm completely out of town. Physically can't be there.
If you physically can't show up, then the boss he's good.
Yeah.
What do you grew up in LA, right? Southern California. Huntington.
Yeah, Huntington Beach.
Huntington.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Orange County, right?
They call it Surf City.
Surf
Yeah.
City. Yeah.
But I never got into surfing because the ocean is just sketchy.
It's sketchy, right?
Yeah, I mean
Fucking
there's
sharks in there.
Yeah, sharks, stingrays, jellyfish, and I've actually gotten stuck in a rip current
Oh, you did?
twice. A lifeguard had to save me twice.
With this little red buoy thing?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, straight up. I'd just be out really far and I'd see the sand and try to swim to the sand to be even further.
No.
And then luckily, that's why they're there, the lifeguards.
What were you doing out there? Were you body surfing or something? What were you?
I used to have a boogie board.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And that was fun.
But you had your boogie board with you.
Do you have
so
fins?
at least you could float, right? I mean, you weren't
Even
drowning.
then, yeah. One of the times I had a boogie board. One time I was just swimming.
Okay.
But either way, even with the boogie board, if you don't know what you're doing, you just you get sucked out.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's gnarly, man.
So you got to swim sideways, like parallel to the coast, till you get out of it.
Damn. Have you been in one before?
No, thank God. But I grew up
Damn.
by the beach. I used to boogie board when I was a little kid. But
Did you ever try surfing?
One time?
Did you stand up
Yeah.
before the wave broke?
Well, I
Whitewash.
Yeah.
It was like half and half. It was half the wave was going, and then I would. It's hard, man. No upper body strength, right? It's hard to balance on that board and then push yourself up. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
It was a disaster. But what about you?
I've stood up on a surfboard on whitewash.
Oh, on white.
Straight
okay.
up, caught it just like a boogie board.
Right.
And stood up afterward.
Okay.
That was it. So I didn't have that awesome like curl effect.
Right.
or nothing.
Right. You didn't get barreled.
I didn't get pitted or barreled or nothing.
But I mean, even a boogie board. When I was little, I used to try to stand up on my boogie board. You know?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn.
You never tried that when you were
Tried
Like a
that.
skim
It
board?
would just sink. When I tried it, would just sink down.
Oh. And I just don't like the beach. I'm not a beach guy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go out and chill on the beach, you know. It's
Yeah.
not my thing.
But you do like the beach air, right?
Oh, I like being by the water.
Yeah, exactly.
Being by the water, there's
Yeah.
something like relaxing about it or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like something comforting about being by the ocean.
That's cool.
You know, yeah, right?
Because we both grew up with that
Yeah,
same feeling. I have that
seriously.
same feeling. Like, the further inland you are, the further from Zen.
You live inland now.
Yeah, I never thought I'd live in the valley. I live in Studio City.
Oh.
Pretty much like North Hollywood.
Okay.
And never thought I'd live out there in the 818.
In the
But,
818.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. But now that I do live out there, I like it.
You do?
I like it all. Used to everything. And
Okay.
cops are more laid back with skateboarding. That was the thing about Huntington is the cops were so bored to death. It was such a nice the city was like skating was just ooh, you know. I haven't got a ticket in fucking 15 years or something since I moved out of Orange County. Straight up.
Right.
Yeah, but Orange County, you would get skate tickets. I remember.
Yeah.
But you probably skated Huntington High a lot. They would give a lot of tickets out there, right?
Yeah. Dude, I actually went to that school.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And when they made the skate park, I think it was like 95. They made the Huntington skate park.
The little one, yeah.
It was next door to the high school. Oh. And they made that park the summer before I got to choose what high school I wanted to go to. So I lived on the other side of town. That was the furthest high school, but I chose that one.
Because of the skate park.
Exactly,
right.
yeah. Because, by then I was full-blown skater, you know, just into it. So they actually, at that school, they were so skate-friendly. By the bike racks, they had skate lockers, and during lunch, straight up during lunch break, you'd go to the skate park.
You wouldn't eat. You wouldn't eat.
Maybe take I ate Starburst. Ate some Starburst. Yep. Yeah, man. And then that fucking era, that was in '96.
Okay.
I went to high school from '96 to '99. But wow, that era being in Huntington, like with Jeff Rowley, Ed Templeton, Tom Penny. Yeah, I got to see Tom Penny right there. Sometimes even on lunch break.
Oh, really?
And go back to class.
Would you ever stay?
Just skip class?
No,
okay.
No, because my parents were pretty strict with everything, like going to school and everything.
Right.
But that's all I. In fact, this T-shirt right here.
Okay.
Is from those years. This is high school artwork.
Oh.
And this is a new Shake Shunt T-shirt that's out right now.
And you drew that.
And I actually drew this shit. Yeah, back in '96, we actually added a little Shake Shunt on the stairs.
Okay,
that's the only little thing.
Because you didn't know it didn't exist.
Exactly, it wasn't out then. Yeah, everything's the exact artwork, and that's how I spent all my high school. Like I said, my folks, they were kind of strict on at least me passing high school and getting good grades. So they had this method that none of my other friends had. They made sure that Monday through Friday, I didn't get to go out. It was like, that's for school. Even when I got home, it was like, you got homework, you do homework.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You couldn't go out and play?
No, couldn't go out and skate. Couldn't play. No, exactly. Wow. Even on Halloween, it was like,
seriously?
No, it's a school. It fell on a school day. You don't think you're going out, right? Now, here's the thing. My folks are amazing, and they're super supportive.
Right.
And they're proud today of what I do.
Yeah.
That's amazing. But they had this method, which they thought it was a good idea, but it really backfired, and it made me want to skate more and more and more, film more. Right. And this is all I did in school.
Just drew.
I didn't do, the history class, all that. I was just daydreaming about skateboarding, drawing dudes kickflip off 3-story buildings and shit like that. So, Shake Jump finally, they released this old artwork, and it's available now. It's called The Duke of Hijinx.
The Duke of Hijinx.
Yeah.
Is there somebody in that window right there? Who's in that window?
Somebody. He's shocked. He's just like, God damn! Holy shit! And then boom, he takes the impact, super gnarly.
He lands. Then not much rollaway. Just one clip, one frame of the rollaway.
Boom, that's all you need.
Okay,
There's a zero video. They had to cut it quick.
Zero video style. Hey, but not only did Shake Shunt release these cool T-shirts, I brought you guys some.
Oh, you got?
I got some shirts for you guys.
Seriously?
Just you don't gotta wear them right now, but whenever.
Yeah,
dude. Just this here.
This is a whole. I love this.
Oh wow,
oh, sick.
Okay,
got large.
Sure you guys check it out.
Thank you, dude. Wow,
Bud.
The Duke of Hijinx.
Oh, thank you, dog.
Not only did the shirt come out, but they also released a limited deck.
Oh shit!
Wow.
This is
Is this scanned from the original drawings?
Yeah, scanned from the original drawings.
That's so sick.
Yeah, I drew these and there's the little stamp. Yep.
Okay.
That's my
Ryan Ewing.
birth name,
Your
Ryan
real-
Ewing. Yes,
Ryan Ewing.
in case you didn't know.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know if anybody knows really.
Yeah. Yep. But I made maybe like 15 of these drawings
And
at
how
least.
old were you? You said high school, but it was
between 14 and 17.
Okay.
All these drawings were made.
right. Oh, he's landing into a truck right there.
Were any of the
Yeah.
were they supposed to be anyone or just random dude?
No particular people, but I actually did make a comic book. Actually, this person is a particular skater. This is Jeff Rowley getting
Credit card?
sacked. Yeah, he's getting a credit card because not included on this board, but during the same time I made a comic book, And there was 3 actual skaters. The characters were Jeff Rowley, Chad Muska, and Kareem Campbell.
Oh, wow.
And there was a comic book, like 10 pages. They went to buy a camera at Pick and Save, or whatever, which you wouldn't find that. But and then they filmed each other and shit. But anyway, this particular sequence here is Jeff Rowley. I remember it read, "One day, Jeff tried to hard flip." And here he is trying to hard flip off 6 stairs. Popsicle, we call that.
Yeah, right.
And then he's cussing. They say, "Shit!" right before the popsicle.
His eyes bulging out?
Eyes bulging out, yeah. Because that's what happened.
Right. I mean, my eyes would bulge out too if that happened to me.
Yeah, I still to this day never try hard flips. So that explains back then. I was always terrified of hard flips.
Rod, we got to hang that up, dude.
Yeah.
Can we hang that up?
That'd be great, man.
Oh, you got to sign it for us too after the show.
You want to take a little break and sign up, or
should we just cut to it on the wall? Right, just like that. But what this comic book? Why you should release this comic book? I'm telling you.
You know what? It just didn't have a proper ending.
Oh.
It was like all going. It was actually in colored pencils and everything.
Okay.
And then the last page, it was just like a couple of more sequences, and it was like not like a proper ender. And so it just kind of was like, whatever.
Well, you should do the ending. Continued. Yeah, you should do the ending now.
Yeah.
You know how like they do like Fuller House or like the new Twin Peaks or like Arrested Development, you know? You should just...
Okay, yeah,
do the new ending.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Little Shake Junt like book or something. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Dude, the thing about that shit is never have time anymore to draw.
Right.
Because I'm not in school anymore.
Yeah.
School was a perfect time, or if you had like detention.
That's true.
Or maybe if you had DMV or something like that. Yeah. Or whatever. But now it's like any free time I get, I have to like edit or catch up on logging footage. Yeah. Man.
Well, let's get since you mentioned your real name. Well, how did Beagle come about?
Yeah, so I'm basically named after
Josh Beagle.
Josh Beagle. Yeah,
okay.
He was a foundation pro. Yeah, in the 90s, foundation, there was this pro, Josh Beagle. And when I was like 16, 17, and I met Reynolds and Brian Sumner, Greco, they all were like, they started calling me Beagle. Okay. And at the time, I was like, oh man, like Josh Beagle, oh man, like
you were bummed on that?
Josh Beagle was cool.
A good skater.
He was cool, you know. But at that time, I didn't know what was so good, you know. I was just young, and you know, I was just wanted to be my own kind of kid or something. I was like, oh, I'm named after somebody. Yeah. Oh, that's a bummer. You know. But now I know, like, yeah, that fool was tight. I'm honored to be named after him now. It's awesome. But I was like, oh no, Beagle. Yeah, you're Beagle, dude. Don't trip. Beagle's tight. You know, Beagle's cool.
Was it because like you look like him, or skated, or just? Like...
I was 16, and not only did I look like him, but I am the same stance as him. Okay. And we did share a couple tricks, like frontside blunt slide.
Okay.
Some things we had a little bit in little things,
right?
But mainly I just looked like him and just got this this look.
Hey, the nickname fits though, man.
Thanks, man.
Seriously. I mean, we all know you as Beagle, so I mean, I couldn't imagine you with anything else, right? You know?
Yeah, for sure. And I'm glad it's that way now. Yeah. I'm like, it would be so weird if you were to call me Ryan or something. Yeah, I'm just like, Beagle, that's what's up. And, and it works so good. Like, it's almost like they knew back then. They're like, dude, this is going to pay off. You'll see. Right. You'll see. Beagle. Like, it's going to work for you. And till this day, like, I'll be out on the street filming, skating, whatever, and kids drive by like, Beagle! Or, you know, it's just a cool name to yell out, to hear or whatever. Like, yeah, that's what's up, man.
Right. When was the last time someone called you Ryan?
My wife is the one, probably the only people. Oh, yeah, my mom. My wife and my mom.
Your mom doesn't call you Beagle? No?
Sometimes.
Oh, really? She does.
Sometimes they started calling me Beagle, yeah. Once they saw how many kids do, you know, they'll joke around. But, yeah, it's just rare. Super rare.
That's amazing. So you said you were 16 when you met, like, the Baker dudes and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, there's before Baker, but
exactly.
Reynolds and Greco. And maybe
98, 99, when at the time it was the Birdhouse apartment.
Oh, right.
But that was right place, right time. Just legends about to just fucking
Pop
take
off.
over skateboarding.
Yeah.
Straight up, just
Right.
whole new wave of fucking extreme hammers and lifestyle, living fast, dying young. I was just right there in the right time in Huntington Beach, of all places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All these people came from all over the world to go to Huntington.
That
back
park
then.
was like filled with legends then.
Dude,
You know?
yeah.
so
Which is
many good
crazy
pros
because
there.
that park is so small.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't even, I think I looked at it one time. I'm like, what is
That place
what
was
is-
fun though, dude. That place was sick, dude.
Yeah.
But it was literally like as big. I
was an
just remember it
ashtray.
being.
It was like an ashtray.
Yeah.
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 The other skate park
Was called the Ashtray.
Was
Yeah,
called the
yeah.
Ashtray.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I was gonna say, you
Yeah.
think that park's small?
Yeah.
The other park is still there.
Oh, really?
It prolonged this park. It was there before and after.
Yeah.
So they built the Huntington skate park with the flat bar, painting all in
The one that
skate,
go, yeah.
and then they took that out maybe 10 years ago. And the Ashtray Park on the other side of Huntington is still there. It's called Murdy Skate Park.
No way.
Yeah, and that's it's ironic. This shirt that we did since Shake Junt put out a deck and a shirt of mine, we filmed a video part to promote it, and it's at Murdy Skate Park.
Oh,
That is tight, dude.
Yeah. So what Shake Junt does is whenever like a rider has some grip tape coming out or a T-shirt or something, we'll have them film a little part that we call Ride or Die. Like
This is
you
usually on
gotta-
the Ride channel, right?
yeah, it is on the Ride channel. Yeah, exactly. But it was called Ride or Die before the Ride channel too. That's ironic too.
Yeah.
But basically, it's one Shake Junt rider at one location trying to get at least 1 minute of footage.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Right.
So I had never filmed the Ride or Die myself, but I've been filming people do Ride or Dies for
Okay.
forever. So now that I finally had the chance to do my own Ride or Die, I was like, shit, I gotta do it where I learned how to skate. Murdy Skate Park,
Murdy Skate- yeah.
which is still there.
Wow.
So I was actually there yesterday.
Yes.
I just finished the Ride or Die yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So like as of yesterday, I'm like,
You're
fuck,
done.
Yeah, I'm done filming. It's gonna be available on the Ride channel.
Okay.
ShakeJunt.com. Starting next week, most likely. So
Nice.
early December, you can look out for that Beagle 1 Ride or Die.
I like
That's
it. Yeah.
sick,
Who
dude.
filmed it?
Donut.
Donut.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
dope.
Yeah, Donut,
Oh.
who I've worked with for a long time.
Sick.
Yeah, he kind of has taught me everything I know about high definition and
Oh, really?
technology.
Okay.
He's pretty much a hacker.
Oh, is he?
Definitely. Yeah.
Like-
He's the he knows all about the technology.
Oh.
So
Are you a tech dude yourself? Do you?
fuck no.
No.
No, I'm like just skate, film, smoke a lot of weed.
Okay.
Like
yeah.
I mean shit, but it's really good to learn, man. I'm one of the last people to. It took me a long time to make this transformation from filming with the VX
Yeah, standard definition to
to standard definition to high definition. It took me a long ass time to switch, but when I went through that transition, Donut definitely
Helped you.
He was the one that's like, here's ISO and aperture, because those are two things that this VX, this VX is the shit because it's just
It's on there. They call it gain and f-stop.
gain.
Yeah.
Well, it's like exposure.
Well, the gain is basically ISO.
Gain. Well, that's weird. I never noticed the gain on there, but yeah, that's the big step. If you
Yeah.
do ever switch from a VX to film in HD, you just learn about the ISO and the aperture. The ISO is exposure.
No, it's basically how much light comes
The
in.
gain.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like gain in a way.
Okay, so kids, if you want to learn about filming high definition, the ISO, the lower the number, the better.
Okay.
The higher the number, the ISO, the more like grainy. It's like it's letting in all this light and shit. So you want your ISO.
But if you film it at night, it's nice.
That's right. No, exactly. Yeah, based on light. So if it's bright, sunny day, ISO low. If it's dark, ISO high, and the aperture should also, it's opposite. Aperture should be high.
This is like when you had that little VX 1000 tips for whatever.
Yeah.
I watched that.
Yeah.
I was like, cause I kind of learned through you.
Cool, man.
And it sounds like you're just learning a newer thing and explaining it. now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm trying to
Kelly
do right
bought
now.
a VX 1000, never uses it.
I know.
I use it. Well, I can't really skate right now, so
Oh,
whatever.
shit.
You
Yeah.
can still film.
Yeah, man. Because I do want to maybe do a tutorial for all the kids and people I did help learn how to help learn how to use the VX, I'd like to, if they want to hear that, I could apply that same thing. Like, all right, now you got rid of the VX and you need to, you're forced to film on this rectangle frame.
Right.
Here's what you do. Maybe I'll help with that. But until then, there's just a little bit of sprinkle for you guys.
Yeah.
That's a little, yeah. Was it hard switching over from the from the VX to the HD?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you?
Years.
Were
It took
people
years.
wanting you to switch over too? Because I feel like the Baker videos and all these videos that you do, like that was kind of the essence of them. It was filmed on the VX and it was this whole thing, and like switching to HD would be a different kind of vibe or something. Were you feeling that?
Yeah, you're dead
too,
right. You're dead right.
Yeah.
You along with a lot of people, they know that. They're like, Baker is raw.
Right.
Why would Baker go to high definition?
Yeah.
Basically, and that's why we kept the
High
VX.
definition hijinks.
We kept the VX for so long because of that, until finally the boss was like, I don't know what it was. You know what it was? When the revolution of all the internet videos came out, where there was no longer DVDs that you waited for. Once it was just Thrasher, Barracks, or whatever it was, that's when I think that took over Andrew's mind. Like, I'm watching all these epic skate parts on my iPhone, so why not have it look like a rectangle frame that matches the phone, instead of this little VX square on the phone.
Cut off. It's got black on either side. Yeah,
exactly. So that was kind of his reasoning, and it really played with my emotions a lot.
Did it? Yeah.
Because
I bet.
I had just came out with that VX tutorial, and telling everybody we're
now
never.
you have to switch.
Yeah, it killed me.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're never going HD. Don't worry about it. Like, don't trip. We love the way the
Never
VX
say
looks.
never.
Yeah, exactly. And I was, spreading the VX love, trying to get everybody to learn how to use the VX and pushing the HD away. And then it wasn't even long after that, maybe half a year after that, Reynolds was like, hey, you need a new camera, man. We got to get on this HD.
Wow.
And so it was like, oh no, like really? But then it went as far as this. It was like, we released a Tristan Funkhauser part at the time. It was a VX part.
Okay.
And it was so epic, raw, amazing stunts. And that came out. And then Drew texted me after that. He's like, hey, I'm tripping. We're using the VX still. Don't trip. He's like, I was tripping. It's all good. We're keeping the VX. And I remember getting that text while I was on vacation and waking up in the hotel, getting that text like, oh my God. Yes, like then my lady's like, what happened? I'm like, it's Drew. He said we don't have to use HD. Like, oh my God. We're like by the Grand Canyon. We saw the Grand Canyon that day. I was like, oh my God. I just woke up like a new. We're free. We're free. We can use the VX forever.
You dodged a bullet.
Maybe 3 weeks after that. Hey, I was tripping again. You're using the HD. You gotta get it. You gotta. And I was like, it was official. Like, fuck, I'm done. So I continued using the VX for the project at the time, which was the skate tank video.
Okay.
Shake Junt Skate Tank. We were already halfway done with that VX. So I'm like, all right, let's gotta finish filming that with the VX. And then when I wasn't with that, I'd get out the HD, filming the Baker guys. It was so weird. It was like, it used to be like, what video are you filming for?
You're juggling,
Is this going to be in Skate Tank or Baker or what is it? Like, oh, Skate Tank. All right, VX, sick,
Okay.
awesome. If not, like, okay, let me see if I could use this HD. And a lot of trial and error. But what really killed me, I could tell you now, I'm 100% satisfied with my camera setup. I lost a lot of sleep and like going through the transition because not only the square VX frame versus the rectangle, I still believe the square shows the skateboarder in proportion better than the rectangle.
Yeah.
Basically, if you're filming a line, everything looks faster and bigger because there's less dead space on the sides.
Right.
So that was killing me. I had this new this Lumix GH2, and I had this easy handle that Steve Hernandez made.
Jason Hernandez.
Oh, sorry, Jason Hernandez. That Jason Hernandez made, and that was awesome. But the thing was, still had this rectangle, and I couldn't get as close to the skater as I wanted to. But about a year or two of that went by, and then they made a adapter to
The Metabones?
a Metabones adapter. Yeah,
Oh.
they made this ring that goes between the fisheye and the camera, and it makes everything more fisheye. So finally, I'm not cutting off heads on
Okay,
the rectangle. Finally, it's like not cutting off wheels, and it looks faster. You can get closer.
Changed your game.
Yeah, to where I'm actually satisfied, 100%.
Okay.
To where I don't dream like, fuck, I need to use the VX. I love the VX, and it's here for when the project arrives.
Yeah.
But I'm really satisfied. Everything is so beyond crispy. I mean, I could read words on signs across the street when people are trying their lines. It's really cool like that. See little things like that. But
I'll tell you trip out when you first start playing with HD.
yeah, dude. But now, just the fact I got that Metabones adapter, that Metabones adapter will change your life. If you're not happy with HD, get a Metabones adapter.
Okay. And that's even with the depth lens, the big.
That's
don't
for a
think so.
DSLR camera.
Yeah,
DSLR.
DSLR.
Oh, okay, got you.
That depth lens is good without it.
Like
though.
there's a Metabones adapter in your camera right now.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, here, it's funny because like I always would trip on when HD first was on the rise and everything, and people would shoot long lens, and here's this little dude skating in the middle of this big rectangle, as you say, and I'm like. Sometimes I think the filmer's like trying to get the background more than they're trying to get the skater.
Well, they were like doing the gnarly.
No, I'm just kidding.
They were always doing the dolly shots and stuff.
the
like,
dolly
shots.
shots.
And I was like, oh man, it's
Yeah.
so
Well, that's another thing too. Is I always made the comparison of like, well, pretty sweet and chocolate cranes and everything. I'm like, what if
It was overkill.
Yeah,
Wow.
but I'm like, what if Baker used cranes and like, you know what I mean? Like, it would not be Baker.
That's where the line is still drawn. Yeah, that's where Baker's still raw. It's
Right.
It's high definition, but we're not using cranes, and I don't even use tripods. I use like wallets and shoes and shit to prop it up. The steady. I like how people do that, but it's like
It's nice to travel with less gear too.
that too.
Yeah.
But it's just the image, just like on a dolly, that smooth side to side. It's cool, but that's just like movie. Film some wild geographic like birds flying into a sunset.
You got something in the foreground and something in the background, and they're panning, and
but
Baraka.
I'm hopefully always gonna keep the raw hand.
I love it.
It's just the skateboarder's hand, skateboarder's eye, not the fucking movie dolly.
Well, like I was saying, that it just wouldn't be Baker. You know what I mean?
Thanks,
Like
man.
it wouldn't. Like the handheld shit.
Yeah,
is
for
where it's
sure.
at,
At least we got that still. Yeah.
It must be easier to capture the footage that way too, right?
Much faster for sure.
It's kind of a headache actually. Like at least exporting it and all that shit. And
Hard drives. You gotta get hard
more
drives and
space.
Yeah.
Now it's crazy because on a memory card, straight up to fill up my memory card, I think it's like 62 gigs. I mean, on a fucking a mini DV tape, if you were to fill that up, I don't know, that might
It's
be
60
like,
minutes.
60 minutes would be, how many gigs you think would be on a tape? Like 4 gigs?
Even less.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
it's all standard definition too.
well, yeah,
You know,
I
once
guess
you
so.
once you digitize that, like an entire tape.
4 gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all that HD is just memory, more space.
It's a lot of data. Yeah.
So 64 gigs for how much footage is that? Do you think? How many minutes?
It all depends on your codec you're recording.
All
That.
right. Well, just
How
a
many
standard
minutes?
whatever codec. I mean,
64, I'd say like if you film for like a hour and 20 minutes straight, that'd be like 64 gigs.
okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
So now I got this homework now where instead of going through the mini DV tape on the tape deck, I go through this memory card, and because the memory card's so potent, it takes up so much hard drive space. I'm not going to dump all the bales onto this hard drive and have 60 gigs every other day on this hard drive. What I do is I go through on the camera and delete everything, all the bales or anything that's not remotely hijinx.
Which camera are you using right now?
For long lens, I use the Panasonic HVX. It's an old HVX.
That's what you have here, right?
Yeah, I have it over here.
Yeah.
You know, you can mark clips.
See, on that.
Yeah.
Now that's long lens. Now fisheye, I use the Lumix GH4.
Yep.
And I haven't figured out how to mark clips.
Lock them. I'm sure you can go inside and just hit protect. It'll protect that clip, and then you can delete all. Delete all the clips that aren't locked.
But if you're filming 3 people trying lines at the same time,
it gets nuts. Yeah.
Do you have time to lock?
It all depends.
Because the HVX, you could just hit mark 1, boom.
Yeah.
But the lock,
So
you got
I
to
use
stop.
the Sony FS7, and what I'll do is I'll mark all my clips that I want to keep. At the end of the session, whatever, you can basically choose show all marked clips.
Yeah,
and I'll go through. I'll lock all those, and then I'll hit delete all, and I'll get rid of everything that I don't want.
Do you mark the clip as it's recording?
Yep.
Really?
It leaves a little marker on them.
You think I could do that on the GH4?
I don't know. I've never used GH4.
Okay, cool. That'll make my life easier.
Yeah.
Last time Roger did that, he seriously deleted my clip.
I was about to say, like, hitting delete is scary.
Yeah.
Hey, for real
it
though.
happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
I've deleted, I'd say, 4 or 5 clips within the last year
See?
of
Ooh.
T-Funk, Shane Heil, a couple people where even Terry Kennedy, like I filmed a line of him and it's gone. And what I gotta do is keep that on my conscience for like a month until it's a good time to tell him.
You know, like,
Yeah, you can't tell him on a
Right.
bad day.
No.
Feel out their vibe. Like they got a shitty day. Like I'm not gonna tell him about his line being erased right now. Yeah, wait it out. Be like that one day everything's good. You're like, hey, so
by the way,
remember that one line you did? Like you didn't like it that much, right? Yeah. Well, good. You didn't like it because it's gone. It's gone. You gotta do it again. Sorry, man. That is, that's some shit.
Right.
I would think you could be fired for. Definitely. Very valid point to be fired. So that's real shit.
it
man.
happens.
You gotta be
though,
careful.
You know,
I just
Yeah.
capture the whole card nowadays.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
that delete button.
But then
You
you just
gotta
gotta buy more hard drives.
Just buy more hard drives, but
fuck.
at least you have the entire card with all the bills and everything else.
But it's like when you are about to push that delete button, like all the thoughts going through your head, like, did I mark everything? Like,
Yeah.
like, do you have to triple check sometimes? Like, yo,
See
let me
me,
check this.
yeah, I trust myself completely on
Okay.
the long lens where I can mark it while I film the Panasonic because anything remotely hijinks, any little slam that was entertaining or whatever fucking piece of trash flying by the person or whatever, like mark. So now I trust myself on that. I never deleted one of those. But the other one where I have to watch back, somehow I overlook it and delete it. It's so sinful.
Jeez.
I can't believe I always trip out on how much hijinks you guys actually capture.
I know.
That is insane. You guys' videos are hilarious. And I'm always like, how did they get that? Like all this, the random coincidences, or not even coincidences, just things that happen.
But think of where skateboarding brings you sometimes. Like you're in a gutter and there's like some homeless guy fucking jacking off in the corner or whatever. Like you have no idea what you're in store for every day.
LA is really good for that.
Yeah.
LA is the place to be. I mean, wild people, broken dreams and everything. It's super entertaining.
Do you dream in standard def or high def?
My dreams?
Yeah.
I guess maybe both.
It's actually a good question. I've never even thought of that.
Yeah.
You know?
Nah, probably not high def. It's probably SD. It's SD because it's all it's
with
not
the fish
as
eye?
crispy.
I want to get to all the hijinks stuff, but I want to go back to growing up, like how you got into skating.
Yeah.
Like what was that all? How did that come about?
So I was born and raised in Huntington, but I lived in Costa Mesa at one point also, Santa Ana a little bit. But in Costa Mesa, I think I was 6 years old, and the neighbors had a quarter pipe, and they had the old school boards. And I remember that's when I got my first board that came with the handlebar on the skateboard.
No.
Yeah, exactly. When I got it, it was like
It was
that.
like a scooter.
It was called a Verflex.
Okay.
Verflex board. That was the very first one. And I remember, after just riding on it a little bit, I remember my dad was like, "All right, you're ready, son. The handlebars are coming off." The handlebar off the skateboard.
It was removable.
Yeah, exactly. Which a
Wow.
lot of people don't even know that.
I don't even remember those things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a straight a bar that came out of the skateboard that you just like a scooter like that.
It had like
for
a base plate
kids.
that like attached to your.
Oh, you had to seriously
The top.
Oh wow.
So basically, when you set your board up, whatever, like, it was
It
like
goes through the
the
things.
post, whatever, and you put it through there
Oh my
into your
God.
trucks.
Yeah, man, because
Wow.
they were made for kids that are like 6 and under.
Okay.
You couldn't be older than that and have the scooter thing for sure. Yeah, man, ever since I was fucking 6, that's when I got the first board. And then thing was, I had a couple old school boards until I just learned how to ollie on the new school boards when I was like 11 or 12.
Okay.
So anyway, ever since I learned how to like actually ollie, that's when it was a wrap. There was no other like playing tag or other little things to do. It was just all full blown skateboarding,
Right.
you know?
So I mean, so your first board was a Veriflex, and then when you started ollie, did you get a real board?
It was called it was a Christmas board also.
Okay.
It was the first it was actually called New School was the brand. New School, and it was an 8-ball.
Yep.
An 8-ball with a maroon background. Yeah. And I remember the first thing I got it. Wow, this is a board with 2 tails. You know, like that's what they call the styles, New School too.
Yeah.
So I got a New School or whatever. And it was 2 tails, and the very first thing I tried, I just tried to fucking pop it, and it almost landed a varial kickflip.
Oh, shit.
Straight up. So I was one of those kids that learned how to kickflip late in the game.
Yeah.
It just wanted to do varial kickflips first.
You didn't want to try to learn varial. Did you learn varial kickflips?
For sure.
First?
Yeah, I
okay.
did. Because of that, it was like,
Right.
oh, varial kickflips
It just
work.
Kickflip shove it.
You just
Yeah.
went-
Till this day, I can't do kickflips that well. It's just
Yeah.
like something about I was born with what they call mob.
Okay.
Yeah,
you were born with mob.
With mob,
Right.
my ankle doesn't bend and flick out
Yeah.
like the beautiful kickflips. My kickflips, I try to flick them out, and the moment I bend my ankle, it just comes right back together, and my feet like could click each other.
Oh yeah.
I've done a kickflip off a loading dock back in the day. In the footage, my feet click. Kickflip, click, feet, and then land on the ground. So fakie flips are a little easier with the momentum and shit.
Right.
You can flick it a little more, but kickflips, I just stay away.
Yeah.
Just fucking stay away. Heel flips they work better. For
Yeah,
me.
I see. I'm a heel flipper.
Really?
as well. Yeah, I can. Kick flips are good, but I mean, I don't know. Heel flips just come natural to
Yeah.
me. You know. What videos were you watching?
Oh man, so the very first video I bought was from the hobby shop across the street on Warner Boulevard. I think it was just called the Hobby Store.
The Hobby,
Captain
okay.
Lou's. It was called Captain Lou's.
Captain Lou's
Warner,
Hobby.
Yeah, Warner in Springdale. But yeah, he had a cool skate section, and I didn't know anything about it at the time, the whole skate scene. But I found this video. It was called 20 Shot Sequence.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Yep.
which happened to be the one that I picked to buy was still to this day one of the best influential videos.
yeah.
Because 20 Shot Sequence, that video was multiple companies, World Industries, Blind, 101, Menace.
Yep.
Was Menace in there?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Prime had a section. too.
Prime, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, Prime. Yeah, Prime. So all the different board companies had different styles. There was like a rock edit and a rap edit, and it was so influential to see that right away. So that was my first video, 20 Shot Sequence, and then also Best of 4-in-1 Volume 1.
Volume 1.
Yeah, so
wow.
I missed the other 4-in-1s. I just seen Best of 4-in-1
Okay.
with Lance Mountain hosting it and stuff. And that was my first time seeing Lance Mountain.
Yeah.
Like, wow, this guy's cool. He knows a lot about the skating and shit. Good host. Yeah, I didn't know he was like a good pro skater at the time or nothing.
I just thought he was a host.
Yeah, 95 to 98 is my favorite era of skateboarding because of videos like 20 Shot Sequence and the other World Industries videos like Trilogy.
Oh yeah.
Those are just the best. Like the most steezy, Kareem Campbell, Clyde Singleton.
LeVar.
Yeah, LeVar.
Definitely
Oh,
a
man.
good era. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh
dude.
man. So yeah, till this day I just like that's like one of my favorite kind of skating, like just some smooth, switch
Oh,
crooks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever pop those videos in once in a while?
Not anymore.
No?
I don't have the VCR
You
anymore.
search YouTube.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you have a bunch of VHSs like just laying around back home or something like that?
Yeah.
Or
Well, actually, I got maybe like 15 of them.
the solid ones that you used to watch?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I got all of them too, but I have way too many and I have nothing to watch it
Oh,
with.
shit.
It's a whole storage unit full of them.
You should see it. It's borderline hoarder.
Does your lady ever trip like, hey, can you get rid of some of that old clutter.
I got no girlfriend right now,
All right, cool.
so it's all good.
It's just Roger going, get all this shit the fuck out of here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry, Raj.
But
It's true though.
when you were like growing up skate, did you ever were you trying to like get sponsored and like try to do that route and stuff? Like film sponsor me videos?
Yeah, I was on that. I see the kids do it all the time these days, and I was right there with them, so I could relate. But I was a little, I had a little sinner in me at one point. Like basically, I was just that annoying kid at one point.
Okay.
You know, like for example, watching, I think it was the 4-in-1 videos. There was a commercial in one of the videos. It was I think it might have been New School, and which is ironic because I did have a New School board back in the day, but at this time I was 3 years into skating, and here I am. I see a New School commercial of some skating of some tricks that I think I could do.
Okay.
I see like I think maybe Dave Duran did a maybe like a fakie 360 flip into a super small incline, like it wasn't even a bank. It was just something
New Deal.
something. What? No. Shit, I don't know, man. It might have been New Deal. It might have been New Deal. It might have been, but
I don't think Dave wrote for New School.
yeah. Okay. And I'm pretty sure it was Dave Duran. I'm pretty sure. So it might have been New Deal, or it might not even be Dave Duran. It might have been someone that looked like him, skating like him. But
did Dave Duran skate for New Deal?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Dude, watch his Children of Sun part. It's amazing.
Okay.
So it might have been New Deal, but it was this commercial that had some skating where it's like, oh, I think I could maybe do that trick. Like, oh, you know, and then of course, you come at those companies that you think you could like ride for. You're like, oh, I could probably do that. So I sent this VHS tape to New Deal, and basically I called them like a few weeks later. It's like, hey, this is Ryan. I was wondering if you got my sponsor video. And it was probably some team manager guy, just some guy like, or hungover or something. Just guy like that. What the fuck? He was like, who is this? What's your name, kid? What? I'm like, I'm Ryan. He's like, all right, Ryan. Well, what? Tell me now, what kind of skateboard are you riding right now? I'm like, an Acme. He's like, oh, yeah, that's great. So why don't you send your sponsor video to Acme? Because like, why do you even want to ride for New Deal or whatever?
Yeah.
And he got me. I was like, oh, yes, all right, yeah, sorry. You know, I was put in my place like, oh, shit.
How old were you?
Back. I was, I think in the 9th grade. Okay. Yeah, so I had been skating for a couple years. Basically, I knew I was skating for 2 or 3 years. I could ollie 180, do a heel flip, whatever. Like, and I'm like, oh, maybe get sponsored.
He shut me down. Right.
That which is good. He put me in my place. Like, I'm like, because here I am thinking, oh, like I got a chance because you know this guy that rides from, he picked a trick that wasn't that hard or something. But really, like that guy probably was sick and had sick style and earned his spot on the team. And, you know, but anyway, so I kicked back long after that, and then I didn't try to get sponsored by anybody for ever since, pretty much until Andrew and Greco and all them, they made Baker, and that's when it was like, here, we're giving you Baker boards, you know. Like luckily I'm like, all right, cool, I'm close with these guys, and I never had to be like, here, can you watch my sponsor tape? You know, after that it finally just came. You would skate with them all the time, and yeah, which I'm sure for all the kids out there that want to be sponsored, like you'll see, just keep skating. Don't be coming at people like, hey, you know, we see my tape. Hey, can you repost my Insta video? Or like, you know, it's like, dude, you'll know. Like if you got it, if you look good on a skateboard, people doing what you notice. It'll come to you. So really, you got to just keep doing what's fun for you. Yeah, exactly.
For sure. And that happened when you were 16, right? Didn't you say you were 16 when you met up with the Baker dudes?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And at the time, they all worked for Birdhouse, so they actually gave me some Birdhouse boards. Oh, okay. But I mean, just flow, just, you know, here, you know, because I was the homie. But
do you still have your sponsor me tape that you sent to New Deal or whatever?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, you should. Yeah,
I do. I mean, I got a lot of sponsor tapes.
Oh, you did?
Throughout the years, I would update them.
Oh, you would?
But what is funny is That's not true that I said that was the last sponsor tape I made, because long after I got Baker boards, I'd say in like 2001, 2002, I made a sponsor tape with the VX footage to get shoes from Vans at the time. Yeah, because Terry Kennedy and the Evan Hernandez, the young Baker amps at the time, they rode for Vans.
Okay.
And so I skated with them, and we just, got hyped off each other, and they're like, Beags, you should ride for Vans too. And I made, at the time, it was after Baker 2G and before Baker 3, I just had all this VX footage that ended up being in the Shake Jump video, the first Shake Jump video here.
Okay, yeah.
So I made a re-edit from my part of the Shake Jump video before the part came out, and I sent it to Vans.
Okay.
and it's funny because Dan Rogers, he was the team manager at the time, and he loved it. He saw my video, and he was just so like, thought it was so funny that I made a sponsor video at the age I was. Because I think I was probably like 21, 22 or something, and I already like had a part come out, Baker 2G and shit, but I still like, here's a sponsor tape, you know? But I made this tape to an old 3-6 Mafia song. It was a member from the 3-6 named Koopstanika. He was one of the 3-6 rappers, but it was a repetitive, hypnotizing song that goes, purple thing, gold hammers gleaming as I see you pass, purple thing, purple thing, purple. And it was just like, the whole video was like, it puts you in a trance, just the song. So it's like I had this sponsor video with this trancey song, and all I could just say is, man, that song is the shit, man. Like, yeah, I got shoes for you, man. But who sings that song, man?
Them.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the song did it. It was just funny.
Wow.
I'll put that up one day.
You should.
It's like a 6-minute long VX part.
6 minutes.
Sick.
Yeah. It's pretty
please.
long.
That's a long. That's a long song too.
Yeah.
That's half of Chris's career.
I know. Jesus Christ. Seriously. But what? So you got some shoes. He sent you. Did that last?
Yeah.
Did they keep sending you Vans?
I rode for Vans.
Yeah.
Yeah, for at least 2 years. I would skate the Rally XLTs.
Okay.
It was a really bulky shoe. At that time, I loved bulky big shoes, because at that time I liked jumping downstairs, jumping on a couple rails. I needed that padding, a lot of padding. And then everyone rode for America, and I think Terry and some people had left Vans, and I was like, shoot, I'm gonna mess with the America now. Okay. And they just had my back just for being a filmer, and I mean, they're like, yeah, you could skate, you could skate too, but like, really, they're just like, yeah, we got you, man. You filmed the team, here, you got some shit, some free stuff.
Yeah, okay.
So from Vans, I rode Americas until they stopped making the Reynolds 2 shoe. That's when the revolution came of making narrow, thin shoes, vulcanized, little painful shoes that I still hate. I can't stand these little thin shoes. And also these shoes for people that have flick and kickflip and feel their board and everything. And I just had this mob hook of a kickflip. I didn't need to feel my board. I was like, I just want some padding, like straight up. But so
just
when
pillows.
dude. So when they stopped making the Reynolds 2s and they made this Reynolds 3, like a narrow, painful shoe, that's when I was like, you know what? I've always rocked Adidas. Growing up as a kid, I loved the shell toe look. I'm like, let me just holler at Adidas, and I was blown back. I didn't have to send him a sponsor tape at the time, but I just hollered at one of the reps. His name was Jesse at the time. He was a team manager, and he was like, "Yeah, I got you, man." And boom, I got myself some Adidas shoes. Okay. And that was the first time I didn't have a hookup like someone at Adidas to be like, "Oh, hook up at Beagle." It was like me being from the Baker family was one of the first people from Baker to rock Adidas.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a good feeling. It was like a more individual, because there's always just like, you ride for Baker, Shake Gent, America. It was like the family. Yeah, it was like, we're all good friends, but to step out and be like shell toe, like I love the way they look and shit. So ever since 2008, been riding Adidas.
Shell toes. Is that the only shoe?
No. I'll skate in shell toes.
Okay.
But I like the Campuses.
Well, the Campuses,
those were my favorite.
They're kind of thin shoes, though.
Thinner by the year.
Thinner by the year.
Thinner by the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like they're trying to update, just like everything, technology, update to where it's worse. it was already good.
Yeah.
You know, but like update it. Ugh.
Yeah.
Because those were always puffy shoes back then, right? Like the shell toes back then were fucking.
Oh, back then too,
Yeah.
especially. Yeah, now the shell toes are even skinny, but yeah, they had these when I first got on Adidas. They had these bulky campus Adidas, so dope.
Yeah.
But now the campuses are skinny, but I still wear them. I learned how to skate in skinnier shoes a little bit, but I like a good medium shoe.
Medium, okay.
Yeah, not too skinny, not too fat, but you can't find a fat shoe anywhere these days.
I got some. That's for damn sure.
Really?
The Excels, they're still the original.
They're still the OG
That's
ones.
tight.
OG ones, yeah. They're still the fat puffy ones.
So you're 16, you meet the Baker dudes. Did you just meet the Baker dudes? I mean, I say the Baker dudes, but they were Birdhouse at the time, right? But did you, was it the Huntington Park where you met all those dudes?
Yeah, definitely met him at the park.
Were they selling you boards?
Yeah. I remember Greco. Yeah, they'd be going to the skate park selling some used boards. Mm-hmm. I remember Greco being like an Italian mobster, pretty much like he would be like smashing the deck on the ground, like bam, bam. You hear that pop? Bam, bam. You'd be a fool not to buy this with all that pop. Boom, boom. Like, come on, step up. $5. Yeah. But I like met him.
Really trying to sell it.
Wrangling them all in, dude.
Yeah, they were hustling, man. But that was my first time meeting those guys.
Okay.
But I got to meet them like on a more personal level because basically when I got my first video camera as a birthday present when I was 15, I made 5 full-length skate videos.
Oh, you did?
Of me and my friends.
Oh.
And I'd edit them from VCR to VCR.
Right.
Wow.
And my dad kind of taught me how to hook up this music machine to it and have this music to it. So, but the videos that came out were so bad in quality because they were VCR to VCR.
Yeah.
It was just losing quality every dub, like every copy.
Yeah.
So they were such shitty quality. But one of my close friends that I filmed that had a video part, his name was Rob Ray.
Okay.
Rob Ray from Fountain Valley. And he ripped, but he had a video part in my videos, and he living in Fountain Valley always skated with his close friend Brad Hayes.
Oh yeah.
So Brad Hayes was like pretty much one of the first pro skaters that I got to like meet and hang out with and skate with. Like it was no big deal. It's like oh yeah, we're skating with Hayes, and it's like at the time I looked up to him because he actually showed me the way, or basically that it was possible to hold fakie manuals for like 30 feet. Like, I seen like this Acme video, Brad Hayes fakie manualing at the middle school I went to, Mesa View in Huntington, just fakie manualing across the stage, and it was like, God damn! And his style, it was like so solid and hands down kind of style. It was like, damn, he had a dope. He was one of the first people that I noticed. Like, damn, he's got a dope style, and he made me want to learn how to manual.
Okay.
Nose manual, fakie manual, any kind of manual it was like, damn, Brad Hayes. Like, and then, ironically, the homie Rob Ray that he skated with Hayes, so we ended up all skating together and becoming friends. And when I would film Rob, sometimes I would get to film Brad a little bit.
Okay.
Couple little tricks. So I would put some of the Brad Hayes tricks in my my videos that I made, like in the friend section or whatever.
Right.
So Hayes, he was close with Reynolds and Greco and all them, just pros all hanging out together, smoking, chilling. And so he had one of my videos that I made, the little VCR video, and brought it to the Birdhouse where they all hung out.
Okay.
And like showed him, and that's when Dustin Dolan, he was probably like 15 at the time. Reynolds, probably like 18, Sumner, all Balala, they all were just chilling, watching the video that I made.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they not only they like the like filming and the whatever, they're like, damn, he's got a lot of spots. Yeah, a bunch of random cutty spots like that they didn't know of, just random kid spots and shit. But it's like even then I was filming hijinks back then, just random like crazy drunk like bums and stuff, and back then. So anyway, Brad Hayes hanging out with them and taking my video there kind of opened up like, oh damn, they're like, that's that kid that films. He filmed Brad, like that's little Beagle. Yeah, he looks like Beagle. Hey, Beagle. So yeah, it was like right place, right time.
Right.
And you know, they're like, hey, he's got a camera, so let's get this kid a camera. It's crazy how that all happened, because I went from an all-time low. It was about to be the end of the world. I went from the lowest to just the leaf turning and the light shining and meeting those guys. Right. But the low part was straight up with that video camera I had that I made the 5 videos with. By that time I was getting a little older. I was like 16. I was about to be a junior in high school. I started messing with alcohol and drinking and stuff. Okay. And the local skate park, Murdy Skate Park, it's kind of like a low life kind of central. There's I don't know, cops don't go there too much, just kind of like a lot of bums and random people. But at the time I would go to Murdy Park and get the homeless people that like buy me a 40-ounce of beer. But it was like I buy you fly style. Like I was a 16-year-old kid. I would give the bum $5 and he would buy himself a 40 and myself a 40. Right. And anyway, so one of those weekends, one of those weekends, I took my video camera to Murdy Park, but I brought my backpack with the video camera, not trying to film. I went there just to have a backpack to smuggle the 40 in. So once I went there, I got the 40. I went to like Carl's Jr. bathroom and drank the 40. And here I am, a little 16-year-old kid.
Bathroom?
Yeah, I was because I was 16, I couldn't be seen drinking and shit. So. Yeah. So little kid style, like trying to get a buzz or whatever. But man, it was the next morning I woke up and I was like getting ready for school. I'm like, damn, where's my backpack with all my shit? I'm like, oh my god, my video camera was in my backpack. What the fuck? I left it at Murdy. Shit. Like I left it later that day. So I went there the next morning, looked for my camera, like went to my parents' room, like guys, mom, dad, I lost the camera. They're like, that's tragic, you know, it's expensive, like, you know, like knowing like, damn, I'm not gonna get another video camera. Like I had it and I lost it. And I didn't tell them at the time, but yeah, it's because I was just trying to get faded or whatever. But so anyway, it was weird. I met all of them maybe a couple months after that, and they had seen my videos and they gave me one of these VX 1000s. Oh wow. It was 1999. They knew I lost my camera and they're like, here, use this, you know, film us, you know, whatever.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I remember the first session with Reynolds and Greco, we all went to the Santa Ana brick town. Oh yeah. They call it a 10-stair brick town. Yep. And Reynolds has some amazing tricks throughout time there. Switch, crook, derail, all this stuff there. But that day, Reynolds did a nollie front 180 over the 10-stair rail. Oh yeah. And Greco, I think he was trying backlip shove it, which he eventually did, or he was also trying back nose blunt Greco, but he ended up like eating shit. He slammed really hard. And I was just filming random things that day with their camera. I was filming Jim stretching out his injuries and random things. And it like that night they went through the footage and like, whoa, this kid Beagle, man, he's got this eye for random shit. Like filming Jim stretching over there, looking weird, or just I was just filming the other filmer too, Colin, the 4-in-1 filmer at the time. Yeah. I was filming
Colin
him.
Kennedy?
Yeah, Colin Kennedy. Yeah. They're just like, wow, this is just random hijinks, man.
They loved it.
Yeah. They're like, we just got to keep this kid around, you know, just capture the raw side of things. Yeah. So I was just right place, right time. They gave me a camera. They started Baker. They started the company, and we made the video Baker 2G. Yeah. Which, Reynolds, like a 2-song part. It took over. It was like, whoa, what are these fucking crazy maniacs? They party so hard, but they jump off 16s and stuff like that. And they basically, as a payment, they let me keep the VX 1000.
Okay.
Yeah.
They got you pretty cheap then.
Yeah, man. And they actually, I got $1,000 too.
Okay.
But I filmed pretty much 90% of that video.
Wow.
Got $1,000 and the camera. But yeah, ever since then, man, just still use that camera forever.
You didn't edit the video, did you?
Hell no.
Did Dustin Dolan and Reynolds edit it?
Strickland?
The team manager at the time, Jay Strickland,
okay.
he edited that video, Baker 2G.
Okay.
But then, yeah, Baker 3, other Baker videos. By that time, Reynolds was heavily involved with editing.
Okay.
And Dustin Dolan was really good at editing also.
Okay.
I think Dustin actually, he learned from another friend in Australia, Tim. But Dustin had all the shortcuts and all the tech editing skills. It was crazy.
It's funny because I wouldn't even think that.
Yeah.
You know, when I heard that later on that he was editing everything, like I was just, I was blown away.
And Dustin, to this day, you know, we had this whole, you know, the whole piss drunks movement back in the day in Huntington. It was all about homies just drinking, partying, and still skating and stuff. But Dustin, to this day, he's like the remaining dude that drinks beer on a regular.
Right.
Like it just makes him feel normal or something. But it's weird to see him as the editor just drinking beers. Yeah, because like when I'm drinking beers, I'm like, oh, I'm not trying to edit right now. Like I'm trying to relax a little bit. But he's just like drinking beers, like editing and shit. Like it's like a mad scientist.
I love it though. That's funny. Oh, I was gonna say when all this piss drunks thing was going on, because you were like behind the lens, you know, like capturing all this stuff. But did you get caught up in the whole like partying scene and all that stuff?
I mean, that's kind of how I met these guys. Like, you know, how I left my video cam at the skate park. I was a little pile. I was a 16-year-old little alcoholic, like drinking before school and stuff. And it's weird how that benefited me at the time because I was able to bond with these amazing skateboarders that shared the same kind of thing.
Right.
It's weird to think like, you know, like, hey kids, you know, go, you know, get wasted and you'll chase your dreams or whatever. It shouldn't end up like that at all.
You could never have planned that. It just worked out.
But these dudes too were like doing stuff. They weren't just the local homies.
Yeah, they had something going.
They had something going.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Wow.
And that's what kids need to know, man. It's like, before you just get all smoked out and just, you know, drinking and, you know, whatever, thinking it's all cool, you got to know you need to earn that. Like, straight up. Like, you can't just be like, hey, I'm going to just go ditch school and smoke. That ain't cool. Yeah. Like, if you're getting something done, you know, and you smoke or whatever, like, okay, you got something going.
You're doing
something good. Yeah. You can't just be like a wastoid and not earn that or put in work.
Follow your dream.
Yeah, that's one thing that Baker has always. It's just everyone has their work ethic, you know. Because if you don't have like a work ethic, you're gonna just get lost in the sauce, and that's that. Like if you drink, smoke, whatever you do, you gotta know like put in some work, celebrate with that. You know, that's one thing you gotta. You can't just do that.
I mean, you like you said, right time, right place, but at the same time, like you were good at what you were doing too. You know, like the filming and getting all the hijinks and all that stuff too. You know, like they saw that.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's just passion. It's what it all comes down to. Just passion.
And you were in high school still when that video came out, or is that after?
So I graduated in '99, and Baker 2G came out the year after.
Oh, okay.
But filming for half of that video, or I was in high school a little bit.
Were your parents tripping on that because you couldn't? Could you go out at like later in the day or after?
It would it would only be weekends.
Were they tripping on that, or they didn't? Or the skaters, they didn't care?
No, it was cool. Yeah, because they knew I was just a kid. I just lived at my folks. Like get out when I could, you know.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting paid then to film, so it was like, yeah, I'm here when I'm here. You know.
Was Colin Kennedy like, who the fuck is this dude? Like sitting there filming me and doing all this. Like, what was he trying to?
He was
tripping
cool.
on you? Yeah.
Colin's always cool. He's a really cool dude. I remember, going out with Kirk Deanda before that though. Like going out with Brad Hayes and Kirk Deanda filming for the 4-on video, and me and my friend were asking him all these questions about filming and shit.
Dude, Baker 2G video, because I grew up in Orange County, like when you guys skate like Fashion Island and stuff like that. You guys blew. Everything was like the coolest spots in the world when that video came out.
The 9-stair rail.
The 9-stair rail, yeah. What was it? Pacific Life or something like that.
I don't remember the building name there.
Yeah, it had the hubba that Kirchard grinded and ollied out.
Yeah.
With the skate stoppers are staggered.
There's just so many cool spots, and I feel like you guys literally found all of those spots and just destroyed them in that video. It was such
cool,
a cool.
man.
I don't know. I always had a thing for. I guess it would be like skate tourism. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where, like, you just go to a spot just to look at it and not even skate it.
Exactly. True skateboarder.
You and Mackenzie Eisenhower.
Yeah, I love driving, man. I actually do Lyft driving on the side.
Oh yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were Uber and you switched from Uber to Lyft.
I did Uber for like 4 or 5 months. And
Okay.
Switched to Lyft.
Why?
At the time, Uber was paying their drivers once a week, and Lyft came up with this thing where once you make $50 as a driver, you could cash out right then. Boom.
Okay.
Right into your bank account.
Right in.
It only charges you 50 cents to do that.
Oh, that's it.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So it's like instead of waiting, being out of pocket gas money or whatever, like
For the whole week.
For the whole week, yeah.
Yeah.
You're just like, I'll just drive tonight. Boom, $50. Now you only gotta make $5, like on both of them, because they're competing with each other.
Right. Okay.
So now it's so good for people. Like, yeah, if you want to, just get some dinner like later, like just drive an hour. Boom, I got $20. Boom, right there, right in your account, right then.
Can you do both?
Yeah, you can do both, but I never did both.
No.
I see a lot of the cars with the both stickers.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Do you have the little light up thing that goes on the dashboard and everything? Little.
you know, I earned that after 100 rides. You earn that light
Oh.
up, and I got it in the mail, and
Okay.
I put the Velcro on. I was about to put it on at night, and the moment I turned it on, I was like, I took it right off, straight up, because I don't like being on blast like that. Like, what if
Okay.
there's some beef with some Lyft or some Uber or whatever?
My
And
key
you're like,
car.
hey, I'm Lyft right here, like driving in Compton, 3 in the morning.
yeah.
Lyft driving. It's like, but what if some people are like, hey, fuck Lyft drivers? Or,
There
like,
you
you know what
yeah.
I mean? I'm lit. You know, like,
No, it's funny. I see these people. Well, in the very beginning,
They had the mustache.
they had the mustache
Oh,
on the
that's
front
the
of the
worst.
car. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
yeah,
Like,
that's before
yeah.
before I did that shit. But I remember seeing that. I couldn't imagine doing
Yeah.
that. How
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Big
Right.
pink pillow.
Wow.
how embarrassing, right?
God.
What you just like driving, right? Do you
That's what it is.
you do? Yeah.
Can't get enough of driving.
Okay.
But the thing about Lyft driving, you don't know who you're going to be driving or where you're going. So
Yeah.
every time you pick somebody up, it's like you get to learn about whatever profession they're doing, whatever the hell. And also, we're going to Corona or the best is like Hermosa Beach. Like, oh shit, we're going to Hermosa Beach. Let's
Yeah.
go. Like, like nice.
You ever find
nice.
spots in the way?
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
other
yeah.
thing. That's the benefit. It's like, as a skateboarder, there's not a moment where you're not looking out the window for spots.
Right.
So I'm driving, people like, listening, breaking my neck. Look, is that a 3-stair ledge? Like,
Yeah.
Drop a pin real
I'll,
quick.
I'll see your
Yeah.
Instagram clips. Your Instagram clips where you like stop and like skate.
Yeah, the Uber
Yeah.
skate break. I used to post that. I'd be on a Uber mission, drop somebody off, and then just clock out right then. Boom, drive to that curb or whatever I saw. Set up the iPhone, get a little souvenir, a little skate trick from that Uber trip or whatever. But now I don't post those anymore because I'm a Lyft driver, and I want to change the hashtag to Lyft skate break.
Oh, you don't.
And I don't want to be fake and say Uber skate break when I don't drive for Uber. So
You don't want to create a new hashtag.
Lyft skate break.
Lyft skate. Yeah.
It doesn't sound as cool.
Right. Uber
I bet
skate
they would be
break.
hyped though. I bet Lyft would be like, dude, we gotta.
Oh shit!
They'd probably sponsor you or something
Oh,
like that.
wow.
Shit, man. Maybe if I got sponsored or free Lyft rides.
Yeah. Have you ever
Some-
picked up anybody craze?
You just gotta have a lot of patience, and
Yeah.
being a filmer is nothing but patience. So apply that to Lyft driving. I can't lose.
You're good.
I can't lose. Film. I'm gifted with patience.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
I
yeah.
enjoy Lyft driving.
Has anyone like gone in the Uber or the Lyft and be like, oh, dude, Beagle, what's up, dude?
Yeah, man. I would say honestly, out of maybe 1,500 people that I drove, maybe 15 people.
Oh wow.
So maybe like that goes down to maybe 1% of people.
Yeah.
1% of my clientele
Right.
might recognize me and be like, Beagle, or you know, or when I pick them up, it has my profile, and it just it says,
amazing.
but it says my name, Ryan, you know,
okay.
but they'll tell me when I pick them up, they're like, I knew it was you, Beagle, I knew it was you on the picture, or whatever, and yeah, sometimes it's so rad, man. But there was one particular incident where I had this one couple and then this other guy, and I drove them from Glendale to Echo Park, dropped this guy off at this concert at the Echoplex. And I dropped this guy off at the Echoplex, and there's all these kids in line to see this concert that, you know, half of them skate, you know. So I drop off this guy, he gets out of the car, and then these kids are like, Beagle, oh shit, oh good. And they got their iPhones and they're trying to take pictures and stuff.
Right.
But meanwhile, I just got this couple that I'm driving in the back seat, and so I'm like, hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, man. I take the photo. Like, all right, guys. Yeah, peace out. Yeah, and I drive away, and it's like these guys are probably thinking like, what the fuck? Like, who's our driver?
Yeah.
Why are these guys tripping on our driver right now? You know, like, but they didn't skate, of course. You
That's
know?
funny. Did you have to explain to them skateboarding?
No, they actually, they didn't even ask.
ask.
They just stayed quiet or whatever. But I knew
they were thinking, yeah.
anybody,
Like,
yeah,
what the
be
fuck?
weird.
Yeah, you should try to change your name to Beagle on the thing. You can't.
Really, no.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, but it's the best feeling though. I swear, man. Whether it's a Lyft driver or a Lyft passenger or whoever, but if anyone's like, Beagle, what's up, man? Like,
Yeah.
I just never would have imagined to get that much like love from like the streets and skateboarding and all that. It's what makes skateboarding so beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's got their own like what they put into skateboarding and get out of it, and just that we all share that and acknowledge that.
Yeah.
It's just epic, man.
Yeah,
Skateboarding.
you contribute a lot to skateboarding, man.
For sure.
It's
Yeah.
fucking
Thanks,
amazing,
man.
dude.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Well, plus
man.
you had the hair going a while ago.
Yeah, at
you
one
know?
point, yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, a lot of kids, they say, where's the fro? Where's the fro?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I mean, I had that afro for at least 5 to 6 years. So it's like you could only rock an afro for so many years. I mean, really. If you had the same afro for 10 years, 15 years, I don't know. Like, I could imagine myself like a Doc Brown from Back to the Future.
Oh, yeah.
Big silver afro. Oh, you know?
Right.
But I don't know if I like silver afro.
Yeah.
You know, like, you got to just adjust a little bit. But
silver afro Beagle.
yeah, exactly. I try
can't wait for that day to happen.
Shit, man. Yeah, but you just switch it up, you know.
Yeah.
And one day it might come back.
Was it hard to keep up the afro? Was there a lot of maintenance?
Yeah, trial and error.
Oh, shit,
Just
yeah.
learning.
Really?
I mean, learning. I didn't know what I had till a certain point. You know, I had this curly ass fucking bird's nest
Okay.
of a nappy hair, and I just let it be nappy forever until, man, I came across this device.
A comb?
It was not just a pick, because that was the thing. People would always tell me when I was a kid, like, oh, you need to pick it out. It wasn't just the pick. It wasn't possible to get it like that with the pick. But there was this instrument. It was a blow dryer with an attachable pick. And
Whoa.
that's what did it. When I came across this fucking thing
Whoa.
back in 2006.
How did you come across this tool?
I don't know how man, that's a good question, man. I don't know if I saw it randomly at a Sally's or what I was doing there, but I came across a blow dryer with an attachable pick, and what that did, it just picked it the fuck out. Like, yeah, like if you wash your hair and with the attachable pick, it really just with the blow dryer.
So you'd be in the bathroom with the blow dryer every morning.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
You know, you're right though. It was kind of every morning, every other morning, until I realized, like, God damn, I'm destroying my hair with this blow dryer. Like, it took like about a year to realize, like, whoa, this shit's dying. Like, it's just getting fried out.
What was it called? Do you remember what it was called?
I think it was like I had like,
because they had like
different brands.
They had the Flowbee. Remember the Flowbee was the you hooked it up to the vacuum and it cut your hair. It was like a vacuum.
No,
you never
what?
remember the Flowbee? You never heard of that?
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Who used that?
I don't know.
Kelly.
But
Kelly.
there was infomercials for the Flowbee, you know, and you would get like a even haircut. You would just attach it to the
And
vacuum
just
cleaner.
suck everything off.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
What?
I
What
wonder
year
if
was
maybe
that?
it's the same company that made this.
There's a lot of these out though. There's different
Oh.
different brands. I had like a Con Air or
Oh.
something was my first one, but that was the secret. Nobody knew about it.
No.
Like I mean, people just thought like, oh, I just took this pic and it's like boom. It's like nah, this blow dryer.
Yeah.
And then once done with that, then you got the pic and it's like boom, maintain all day.
So-
boom. But in the morning, yeah, you just a blow dryer.
Yeah.
Natural
No
pig.
spritz, no Aquanet or anything.
After the you could use some olive oil.
Whoa, olive oil, really?
Not that you cook with. There's
Oh.
like this olive oil that they put in hair. Or it's like a hair
Oh.
product or olive
Okay.
oil.
Some infusion type.
Yeah, it's like or they call it shine too.
Oh, okay,
shine. It's like
shine.
some hair, but boom, that keeps it from being fried from the blow dryer. You put that shine in there, olive oil, and boom,
Oh,
golden.
maybe it keeps it
crispy.
hydrated. Maybe it keeps it
Keeps them
hydrated.
guys split ends.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
You could make videos about VXs and
Yeah.
Afro
Hair-
up
hair
here.
care.
Yeah.
I could. I mean, the prime to pick your fro is like between the age of fucking 17 to 32, I'd say.
Yeah.
And then it's like your hair just gets thinner.
You can't have a thinning Afro. That would not
Doc
be.
Brown.
Yep, yeah.
The silver thin afro.
Well, listen, you mentioned before Murdy Park, right?
Yeah.
You named your dog Murdy after
Yeah.
the park?
That's right.
Yeah?
Murdy. Yeah.
Murdy.
There's no other Murdy. That's why kids get it wrong all the time. Like, where's Marty?
Oh,
Or
they
where's
get
Murphy?
Murphy or Marty?
Yeah, because they never heard of this word, Murdy.
Yeah.
Murdy Park is from Murdy Skate Park. But I named when I got Murdy, I named him that because he was just so small, and his coloring, the black and gray, was the colors of the skate park.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
And growing up, skate Murdy was just nostalgic to have Murdy the Dawg.
Yeah.
He's here today, actually.
Can we bring him
Murdy,
up?
yeah, let's bring him out. Murdy, you want some chicken? You want some chicken, Murdy? Come here.
Oh, he looks excited.
There he is.
Yeah. There's Murdy.
There he
All right,
is.
surprise, Murdy. You're on the 9 Club now. All right, Murdy.
Special guest.
All right, Murdy. So, how long you been skateboarding? Oh, yeah. 4 years. 4 years. But he said, "Where's the chicken, though?"
Yeah. Is he obedient? Will he not?
Yo, yeah.
I mean, he's not
super-
going to go after that chicken, is
No.
he?
Yeah, the thing about this dog, Murdy, he's about 5 years old, but he's so damn close to human.
Is he?
He's so human. It's insane. He like knows English.
Yeah?
He can't speak it
No.
himself, but everything I say, he with his eyes like, oh,
You know he knows.
Or yeah,
Yeah.
certain words you can't say around him. It's like, "Roo, roo," like
Oh.
if I'm talking about my folks, which is his grandparents.
Okay.
If I say G-Ma and G-Pa, he'll freak the fuck out. Really? Yeah, because they spoil him. They feed him bacon and stuff.
Oh,
But,
God. They know. He knows.
Little things like that, or even chicken. But Murdy, sit. Lie down.
Oh, look
Good
at
boy.
that. Can you give you two times?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's already laid
He's
down.
lying down.
Yeah.
He's
Chilling.
He's just lying down now. I'm just getting a little bit of this golden,
Give him a.
on behalf of Shake Junt
There you go.
and Chicken Bone Now Song. Just going to give him a little bit of this white meat here. Which he deserves. Very patient, very good boy. Go, Murdy. Good boy.
Oh, look at that. He loves it. Oh,
Oh, yes, Murdy. Good boy. Enjoy that.
he's feeding the dog chicken.
He loves chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I...
He's so excited looking.
You ever skate with the Killamurdy squad?
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, when I was skating Murdy, they were like, yeah, even younger than I was. But yeah, whenever I go back there, they're still there. They're holding it down.
Dude, it's amazing. Those kids got good too.
Murdy, he's been, I got him when he was a month old,
Oh, wow.
and now he's almost 5 years old. But he started skating when he was 8 months old.
8 months. Now,
So-
what did you do? You just took him on the session and then
So-
put him on the board?
No, it took a lot of time. He's been on the sessions since he was like a month or two old. But what got him to have the confidence to skateboard was his mom on a skateboard, which is my wife,
Oh,
Larissa.
okay.
She randomly one night we were at a school and we're teaching another friend how to skateboard.
Okay.
And then my wife got on the board and was skating around. And then Murdy just followed her like, what? Like, Mom, what the fuck?
What are you
just
doing?
followed her around like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what? You're skating? Like, this is dad shit.
Yeah.
What are you doing on the skateboard? Like,
Yeah.
what? Like, so the next day, I didn't even think anything of it. But I randomly put Murdy on a board. We're at the Baker Boys skate park. In the back, there's a 7-stair rail. And I took one hand on the skateboard and one hand on Murdy. And I put Murdy on the board. And I basically, almost like a fingerboard, I had Murdy frontside feeble the 7-stair rail. But I got one hand on Murdy, one hand on the board, like, oh, front feeble, oh.
Yeah.
And then I let him ride it out and took my hands off. And he just rode out and he stayed on the board right then. It was that moment. And I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
He's not getting off. This is weird. He's always stepped off.
Yeah.
He always has. I've wanted him to do it. And then it occurred to me, like, wait. No, it's because he saw his mom.
Yeah.
If Mom could skateboard and Dad I could skateboard.
Yeah.
That's what he thought. So right then, it didn't stop. I took him out front. I'm like, look. And I pushed him on this little half pipe, which is just like the tiniest little gutter.
Okay.
And he stayed on the board going back and forth, back and forth.
Wow.
Yeah, the next step after that was
Pushing him down some stairs.
exactly. But hey, imagine though. Hey, here you go, boom,
Yeah, right.
straight down the 10 stairs. No way. Bunch of practice.
I know,
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
you just start with the curb.
The curb,
One
right.
curb, but the curb took 2 days for him to land one time.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
It might have taken 300 attempts
Oh.
within those 2 days.
What was he doing when he didn't land it?
Well, what happened is the front wheels ride off, and before the back wheels ride off, he'd jump off to the right. He would just jump off to the side. And then it's like, no, Murdy, stay. And I would take my hand and like let the back wheels go, boom, easy. Like, you see, it's easy. Boom,
Yeah.
boom. Once he did the one curb, it was just the beginning.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It's like if you...
It's almost like in skateboarding. It's like that one first try that you actually commit. You're like, okay, cool, I got it.
Or like the ollie.
This is good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
once you comprehend the grip tape working simultaneously, same shit.
Yeah.
Like, he got it. He's a real skateboarder.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
And the beautiful thing about this is I used to have to put Murdy on the skateboard and push it.
Oh.
Now, some people might be scared about that. Like, that is cruelty to animals. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
You're going to push that dog.
Down
He does
some
not like
stairs.
that.
Yeah.
Here's the amazing part about it now is he volunteers to do it.
Right.
I don't push him. I don't put him on the board now.
No.
At all.
He jumps on the board.
At all. Exactly. I have him do it. I say, Murdy, want a skateboard?
Yeah.
Murdy, skateboard? Yeah,
Oh,
he's like,
look,
man.
yeah.
he loves
Excited
skateboard.
right there.
Yeah.
Huh?
So if I say skateboard and he gets on the board,
Right.
and then it's like, all right, here we go, and I just help him with a little push.
Okay.
But now it's like I can't get sued by PETA now
Yeah, because he's jumping on the board.
there was a slight chance PETA's gonna come after me because I'm animal cruelty to animals.
For sure.
Nope. This motherfucker loves to skateboard. He wants to go ride down the 20 stair. He wants to.
Did you have any issues with that when you first started as like Instagram and started like Instagram? Were people leaving comments?
Barely. No,
Yeah.
there were comments.
there were.
But out of all the love and the respect, there was just a couple comments like, that is so wrong.
Yeah.
You know, like, and some people will say, look, his tail's down. And that's how you can tell.
He's scared.
Yeah, you're scared. Yeah, but then there's videos with his tail right up.
Yeah.
He's just riding away like,
He's having
Just
fun.
hide.
yeah, it's like hands down,
Yeah.
tail up.
Tail up.
If the tail's up, he's steezy. He's feeling it. Hands down, tail up.
So he just jumps on the board, and what's the biggest set that he's done?
He's done the Victorville 19 stair.
Okay.
Those steps are kind of small steps. They're really fast. You know, so he is sitting on a trick that hasn't come out yet.
Oh.
But I will say, for the record, he's done a 21 flat 7.
A 21 flat
21
7.
flat 7.
Jesus Christ.
It's in Riverside.
It's okay.
Yeah. And he did that about a few months ago or whatever. So he's sitting on that. He's sitting on some.
What?
some
You
shit.
don't want to? What do you mean he's sitting on it? Why don't
For
you
his
just-
next video part.
Oh.
Because he
Figure
gets.
4?
Well, he might not have a full part. I'm hoping he gets a guest trick. And
Yeah.
here's my plan is basically all the kids, the number one requested thing from Murdy is El Toro 20 stair.
Whoa.
When is Murdy doing El Toro?
Wow.
All right.
Damn.
So I'm like, shit. Like, he's already done 19. He's done, little
He's
do
done
they
a
know.
21 flat 7.
21 flat 7.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. We already got the 21 flat 7
Yeah.
in case El Toro's too steep.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be the
'Cause
only thing, right?
I was going to say,
That's
yeah.
the only thing. He likes mellow steps.
Yeah.
Steeper might be a little more
Well, he
difficult.
he could be cooking by the time he gets
Yeah,
down
seriously.
there.
He
Going
could.
fast.
But the thing, Murdy has a rhythm to it.
He does,
He has
okay.
a rhythm like a push up, and that's
Oh.
kind of why he's so buff too. Right. He's from push up and downstairs like. But you get this rhythm like.
Yeah. He's feeling it.
Yeah, he just gets on the boards, does 16 stairs, 19 stairs. But I want to take him to El Toro.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah.
I'm afraid it might be too steep.
Right.
And if it is, he's got the 21 flat
He's
7.
got the 20, right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
As
for
the
like,
backup.
yeah, but for a skate tourism
Oh,
sake,
yeah.
he's got to do El Toro.
At
It's
least
the
bring him
number-
there and show him the set. At least show him.
He will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next day off, I get in Orange County.
Yeah.
Has he ever like looked at something and be like, no, I can't
I can't do
that.
that. Yeah.
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 Yeah, for sure. And if he has like a try where he bails out or something may go wrong, he knows he's not doing it again. He's
No,
like,
he does-
he's got
he's
his
over.
back facing towards it. He's like, just faces his back, and I'm
Wow.
like, nah, I'm not gonna force you to do
Right.
that.
No,
It's all
right,
good.
Right. I mean, because nowadays too, like, I mean, he could become an internet sensation. You could put some of this shit on YouTube.
He's had 2 skateboard video parts already.
Okay.
Like, full parts.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
had
full
a
parts.
he's had a
Barracks
barracks,
part?
yeah, the
Yeah.
barracks
Oh.
redirect part, filmed with the red camera, like a 3-minute part, and he had a Shake Junt Ride or Die to promote his Shake Junt T-shirt. Came out a couple years
Oh
ago.
yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's had a couple parts. He's definitely paying dues. Like,
Yeah.
He's just like any other skater. You got to hang in there. You got to drop part after part. You can't be like, hey, can you sponsor me? Give me a board. Like, you're like, no, it's going to come.
Right.
It will come. So 4 years skating, it's coming. He's,
Yeah.
but
He's
if he
still
does,
young.
if he does El Toro, he might go pro.
That's right.
You know?
Hopefully he doesn't start drinking and smoking or anything, man.
Nah, he's cool.
So he hasn't had a board yet. He's had a shirt, right? Or did he have a board?
Yeah, no, he didn't have a board. But when I did the barracks redirect project, we filmed with these red cameras. They picked the 12 random filmers
Oh yeah.
to film, and that's when I filmed Murdy for my project. They gave each filmer skateboards, like 2 decks, and the deck they gave me is a silhouette of Murdy with the LA behind it.
Oh, that's sick.
So it's kind of like he had a board, but there's only 2 copies.
There's only 2 made.
The grandma and grandpa got one, and I got one. But yeah.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah, freak out. Oh yeah, like that's another thing I forgot. Last thing about Murdy,
Yes.
like he has not gotten a single treat from skateboarding.
What do you mean? You don't treat him after
No,
the tricks?
it's all for praise. It's all for yeah.
Okay, he
Murdy.
loves. He loves.
That's what he loves. His tail goes up for that. He sees the homies around getting psyched, like yeah, Murdy. That's all he wants.
Right.
Tail wagging. Like, just say my name. Say
Yeah,
my name, Murdy. Say Murdy the Dawg. Say Murdy. That's all.
I love it.
Not a
man.
single treat. And
Yeah.
it's kind of good because, I can't be at the spot and run out of treats and he's not skating.
There you go.
It's just
Right.
all for the
And
love.
plus, like you said, like he's just doing it because he likes to do it. He likes
Yeah.
to skate. Yeah.
He likes to skate and likes to get the homies hyped.
Yeah. Murdy.
Thanks, man.
You
Good
know.
boy, Murd.
He kills it.
He might get sponsored one day. I mean, I'm talking about by like Alpo or like some big
Purina.
company.
Yeah.
Purina.
That's the dream.
Yeah.
That's the dream.
I mean, some of these Instagram animals, I mean, they're paying their parents' bills. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
mean, shit, this fool.
Yeah.
That's some talent, man.
Yeah.
One day.
can you give him the 2 times real
Ready.
quick?
Ready, 2 time? Ready, 2 time. Sit. Ready, come on.
Murdy wants some more chicken, I think.
Yeah, he does. It's true. It's true. All right. Let's get you a little bit more. Be on your
Oh,
way.
maybe he'll stand up with the chicken.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, we'll stand up. All right. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Murdy, here, stand up. Here, chicken. Want some chicken? Come on. Stand up.
Oh, there he goes.
Good boy.
He's he's sitting
Okay.
too.
Ready.
Oh, he's.
Okay, Murdy. Oh, he's ready to do tricks. Okay, hold on. Yeah, he's got to do some tricks.
So
he has more tricks.
Okay, now roll over. Roll over.
Oh, he's gonna fall off the table.
All right, Murdy, roll over that way. Roll over. Murdy, roll over. Murdy.
He's like, I don't know where to go.
Roll over, Murdy.
There he goes.
Roll over.
There he goes.
Roll over. Come on, Murdy. Roll over. Murdy. Roll over. Roll over. You can do it. No. Lay down. Murdy. Murdy, lie down.
Oh,
roll over. Roll over that way. Go. Dance. We could dance.
Oh, we could dance?
Yeah, dance.
Oh.
Murdy, want to dance? Want a treat? Want a treat? Okay, dance. Murdy, stand up. Up. Murdy, up.
You think the table's scaring him?
There we go. Here we go. No, we're good.
It's probably just slippery
dance.
underneath.
Murdy, dance. Dance, Murdy. Dance.
It is slippery.
No, he's
Dance.
dancing.
Good boy, dance.
He's dancing.
Dance. Good boy, dance. Good boy, dance. One more. Dance. Dance. Good boy. Good boy. This is a chicken. Good boy.
That was amazing.
Good boy, Murdy. 2-time. Boo. Good boy. Boo. Good boy, Murdy. All right, that's enough chicken, Murdy.
That dancing was
Good
pretty
call.
impressive.
That was good.
That's a little 360s.
I think that's the first pet trick we've had on the show.
Damn.
Yeah,
Stop, man.
Murdy's
Good boy, Murdy.
What's next for Murdy? Gaps, rails? What are we talking about? Where's
Just
he going?
fire him down a gap.
Yeah, where's he going
I
from
mean,
here?
really, El Toro.
Yeah,
is
that's the.
that's the one.
But I hope that's
on
not
his
his
plate.
career. I hope that's not the end of his career. I hope that's just not one of the highlights.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
No, I mean for sure. He'll always be skating. He likes doing fakey rocks on little quarter pipes without the coping.
Who came to bowl
Cement.
skating when he's older?
Yeah, bowl. Oh, he'd be a bowl skater maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's not. He doesn't have that bulldog build like the
No.
other ones
Yeah.
that could push with their back legs.
Yeah. Hey, you got a really talented dog.
Thanks,
I hope
man.
you. I
Yeah.
hope you can make millions of dollars off of this dog. I swear to God. If I were you, I would be trying my hardest.
Yeah. One thing that Murdy does have going for him right now is his own pro wheel.
I saw that
Wow.
back there. He's got his own wheel.
Yeah.
With Dummy.
Yep. Dummy wheels.
Okay.
Who does Dummy?
Dummy's actually a wheel company that myself and some old friends from way back, we got together and we came up with this company, Dummy Wheels.
Okay.
And basically the dummy, it's this dummy character with the 99 eyes. Basically, me and my homies I grew up filming and skating, we made this video. It never came out. This video was called The Clinic of 1999. And the clinic, that term means challenging nightmare. It's a bad thing. The clinic. It's almost like abortion clinic.
Okay.
Clinic. It's a ugly place to be.
Okay.
And so the clinic of 1999 was gonna be a video of all of our not only our tricks and skating, but the struggles. It was gonna emphasize the struggles of getting the tricks, like the clinics of the tricks. So
Gotcha.
we were gonna make a video, the clinic of 99. Me and my good friend Jeff Azer, and basically the video never came out. So time went by, and then years later, my homie Paul Flores from Lake Elsinore, he does Warco skateboards.
Oh yeah.
He was around when we were filming for the clinic video, and he was like, you know what, let's do this wheel company. We'll call it Dummy, like the clinic dummy.
Okay.
And so that's why the dummy has the 99 in the eyes. So there's dummy wheels. And right now for the team, we got Jordan Maxham, Terry Kennedy, Antoine Dixon, Cody from Warco. Yeah, a couple riders, myself, myself and Paul. But anyway, we gave Murdy a pro wheel.
Yeah.
Because why not? You know,
Right.
Everybody, you know, Murdy's special.
He deserves it. He deserves it.
What size?
He's got 54.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and 52s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
52 and 54. Yeah.
So Dummy Wheels, is that do you guys just distribute it? Is there
Yeah, we a lot of actives in California
Oh yeah,
carry
sick.
them.
Okay.
We could also get them online, dummywheels.com.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, hopefully you see them in your local skate shop soon.
Yeah, and if
I actually put out my own filmer wheel.
Okay.
This is one of my filmer wheel dummy wheels. It's soft, 56 millimeters.
Okay.
Really quiet.
Oh yeah.
I actually brought a pair for Roger because I know he films.
There you go.
You sucked in
Let
those?
me grab this real quick.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's the OG.
Oh, wow.
Fuck yeah.
Damn.
It's the
look
OG
at that.
Beagle wheels.
Thank you,
Those
buddy.
are, what size are those? Those are
56.
56.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Hell
that's all I film with for the last like 2 or 3 years. Like super quiet, never get a flat spot, just perfect for filming.
What size wheel do you normally film with, Raj? Do you have a filmer wheel? That
I
you
prefer like a 56.
Oh, you do? Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Another good piece of memorabilia.
This is our infomercial on the show.
Yeah, I got to plug Happy Hour.
Oh, yeah. Happy Hour. Yeah.
Shades.
Yeah.
They've helped me out a lot, but these are some of my personal Happy Hour shades.
Oh, you got your own
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that.
Yeah, man.
Not bad.
Yeah, dude. These are
Weekend at Beagles.
yeah, dude. These are our purple lens. Because I just want to see purple.
Oh, you
I
do?
just love purple and
Why? Purple Kush, maybe? Is that-
kind of like
Yeah?
that. Purple's always
Okay.
been a good color, but to tell you the truth, a big influence on purple is the way of Houston, Texas, their lifestyle. Basically, the king of the South in Houston, Texas is, rest in peace, DJ Screw.
Okay. Got his candle up there.
This is DJ Screw.
Yeah.
His candle right here. But there's DJ Screw. He basically put purple on the map. What DJ Screw did was he slowed down rap music as a DJ and gave it this whole new sound where it's like when the music slowed down, the bass is higher and lower, or I mean the bass is lower. And it just, they call it bang and screw.
Okay.
Because DJ Screw would slow down music, and if you bump that shit. But anyway, what the Houston, Texas lifestyle, what they embraced with that style of music was the codeine syrup.
Oh, yeah.
Which is
right.
like known as like scissor,
Lean.
lean, all that stuff.
Yeah.
What that does to you when you sip that lean, basically kind of like slows everything down a little bit. Just kind of basically, if you were to hear some slowed down rap music that Screw made or any of that while you're sipping this purple codeine syrup,
It would sound normal.
yeah, it would sound normal. It would sound normal. Exactly. It just goes hand in hand together.
yeah.
So me being such a fan of DJ Screw and all that, you know, I just want to see purple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Look at that.
boom. If I was bumping some Screw, banging some Screw, and I'm looking and I see a purple tint.
Yeah.
This is where I want to be.
Okay.
I'm a
I got
full blown
you.
screw head.
Wow. Look at that. Purple. Let me see those things.
Yeah, dog.
Let's try these on.
Yeah.
I've never seen
Wow.
purple before. You know, let's try some purple.
Yeah.
Never seen purple
No.
before.
So tight.
Oh. These are not
Damn.
bad, huh?
Yeah, man.
The purple blockers.
What do you think, Raj? Do you think I could swing these? Pretty good. You know
I
what?
think it looks tight.
Sunglasses are because everybody's got a different shaped head, you know, or a different face, you know.
True.
Some sunglasses are big on me, you know. I look like
You look like you should have a metal detector just combing the beach.
on the beach. Yeah.
Hey,
oh,
so
what is-
here's
there's more purples.
Yeah, so
Oh,
here
wow.
are my other signature happy hour shade, called the Mavericks.
Oh, see, that's
But
more my style.
This got
know,
a purple
oh,
touch
should
to
I-
it, but they're smaller.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I got a
Yeah, check it out.
small, you know.
It's like a gold frame.
Damn.
Oh, see, now this is right.
Wow.
That's more your speed.
Yeah, that's more your speed,
Yeah,
Raj.
you think so?
Look, it matches your sweater. With the
Yeah.
thing.
Hell
These are
yeah.
dope, dude. 2 signature frames.
Yeah, and
That's awesome,
These
man.
shades are available right now.
Yeah.
On happyhourshades.com.
Look at that. Good thing. Murdy's got wheels. We got glasses. Man, what else we got?
Gumbo, Shane wanted me to give this to you, Raj. A nice
Nope. Oh.
shaken chicken hat.
There you
Oh,
go.
fuck
Wow.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm getting all types of gifts today.
Yeah, man.
I'm surprised Goatmouth didn't want to give me a hat. You know, go Inglewood Roberts
Oh,
and
yeah.
Goatmouth Gumbo. You know? I don't know why, you know, we were supposed to make a record, you know?
What happened?
I don't know.
It could go down. Shane's been
busy.
busy filming for the Baker 4 video.
Oh, good. Baker 4.
Yeah.
When is that?
So
Come on,
Baker
give
4,
us some
there's
lowdown.
there's an actual date. Baker 4 is
Oh.
coming out, and it's going to be a year and 2 months from now. It's basically January or February 2019.
Wow. Okay.
2019 sounds far. What?
It does.
2019?
It's about to be 2018.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it's
Only a year
nothing.
away.
It's fucking
It comes
nothing.
fast.
Hey, especially when you're making a video, that goes quick.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, 4 months to go, you need more footage.
Yeah, man.
Goes
Straight
quick.
up. Yeah, you got to stay ahead of it. So
Right.
now is like crunch time. Right now is like that feeling. We didn't put out Baker 3. That shit was 12 years ago, 2005.
Wow, really?
So it would be
crazy to think
14
about.
years.
Yeah.
14
Wow.
years would have gone by. Now, that doesn't mean Baker hasn't put out a video.
Right.
It's just the follow-up to Baker 3.
Yeah.
You know, because it's just to live up to the, you know, the standards of Baker 3, it took a while. It's to be satisfied. Like, okay. But now we're just like, time's gone by. We're like, all right, we just got to do it.
You gotta, yeah.
They want Baker 4.
Right.
You know? So we're going through the same nostalgic moments, just going so hard in the paint, filming all weekend, trying lines for like 6 hours, just every blood, sweat, and tears in this
Yeah.
Baker 4.
Wow.
I myself am filming for a part for that.
Okay.
Because I only put out parts in Baker and Shake Jump videos. My last full-length part was in the Shake Jump Chicken Bone video.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was 2011.
Which they just re-released that on
Yeah.
Ride channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
HD.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
be HD.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but here's how I say it. Just like the guy from Men's Warehouse. You're going to like the way it looks. I guarantee it. You know, people tell me every other day I get some kid on Instagram or something that
Hates
just
on HD.
learned. He just learned just today. Even though I've been filming HD for the last 3 years,
Yeah.
they learned just yesterday that I'm not using the VX. And of course, they're so upset. They're just like, how could you do that, man? How could you turn your back on us? It's like, you're going to like the way it looks. I guarantee it. just chill. Just chill. Just keep all your politics, you know, everything I taught you. That's cool. Keep that. Film it with your VX, but don't hate on my shit just because you heard it's HD.
Yeah.
You will like it. I
Right.
promise you. It's going to look sick.
Well, a lot of the things about the videos too is the music you guys choose.
Oh, that's true.
You guys have good
Yeah.
soundtracks.
Someone
dude.
put together.
Yeah. That's the thing about the Baker homies. They got a good taste in music.
Yeah.
Reynolds, Dustin, Shane, everybody. Music and skating go so hand in hand. Like, you got to have respect for both. They help each other.
Oh, absolutely.
The music
Yeah.
is it helps the part tremendously almost.
Oh,
it
yeah.
almost makes the part to some degree. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like obviously the tricks are amazing, but
Well, it also makes it makes that part like last forever.
Memorable,
Because
yeah.
whenever you hear that song again, you're going to go back to
Yeah.
that part. You know?
Straight up. And then
Yeah.
you get some artists and rappers that don't get used much, like you watch Lenosi or you hear Andre Nicotina.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like, oh, that's Lenosi. That's
For sure.
Nicotina. That's
Yeah.
Lenosi. It's so rad how skateboarding and music complement each other.
Yeah.
You know, we help each other out, which is actually interesting. I've actually lived a childhood dream of my own.
Oh,
I've been so influenced by music my whole life skating. I mean, when I started skating, it was Wu-Tang.
oh yeah.
And just the slang speaking
Yeah.
in high school, when I listened to nothing but Wu-Tang, I would refer to the homies as God or Lord. It's just an East Coast slang. RZA was yo God or God or Lord. Hey Lord.
Right.
But it's weird because that when I transformed, when I got more into 3-6 Mafia from Tennessee, instead of Wu-Tang from New York, it flipped from God, it reversed to Dawg.
Dawg.
Yeah, so
Dawg.
like, hey dog, hey
Yeah.
dog, hey dog. So it's like it just takes over your whole like motivation, your whole everything. And but what's interesting is I had a heavy respect for 3-6 Mafia. Never thought I would ever meet them because I grew up in Huntington Beach.
Yeah.
And they're from Memphis, Tennessee, and they would just rap about just fucking all types of murder and drugs
Right.
and shit like that. And here I am in Huntington Beach, nice place.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, man. This one night, I got to meet Gangsta Boo from the 3-6 Mafia.
Oh wow.
The first time I saw a 3-6 Mafia concert, by that time, the 3-6 Mafia was only DJ Paul and Juicy J.
Okay.
It was just the producers. So they put on a show in Anaheim, in California, in 2008, I think it was.
Okay.
And anyway, it's weird. I always say, like meaningful things happen in threes. You know, like if something happens twice, it's a coincidence. But if something happens 3 times in one day, you have to like acknowledge it. Like somebody's trying to tell you something. Yeah. So this particular night, me and my homie Reno, we went to see the 3-6 Mafia, and on the way there, I drank this powerful alcoholic beverage called Juice.
Yeah, I've heard of Juice.
Which is equivalent to Four Loko. It's just like Four Loko. It had 12%. So I drank this juice on the way to 3-6 Mafia, and then we saw the second juice of the day was Juicy J.
Okay.
Which is one of the rappers.
Right.
So I drank the juice. I saw Juicy J, and then we went back home that night to the Baker House in Hollywood, and my other homie that was kicking it there, he went by the name of Juice. Oh. So that was the third juice of the day. Right. So I'm like, all right, what's going to come with this third juice? like what's going on? There's 3 juices. Yeah. What's up? The third juice brought to me a member from the 3-6 Mafia, which was Gangsta Boo. It was so random. We got back from the concert, and Juice is hanging out. We're all hanging out, and Juice says to me, like, hey, Beagle, Gangsta Boo's going to be coming over tonight. Yeah, you know, she's trying to, you know, pick up something, you know. I'm like, what? The Gangsta Boo from 3-6? What the fuck? He's like, yeah. And then he got on the phone and he handed the phone over to me, and I'm like, Boo? and it was Gangsta Boo. It's like, yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm on the 101 coming south. How do I get there? I'm like, whoa, shit, Gangsta Boo, what's up? Like, oh shit. Wow. So it was crazy. I'm like, no fucking way. I just seen 3-6 Mafia for the first time in my life in person. And then I got a member from the 3-6.
And you're drinking juice.
And I'm drinking juice. All the juice,
boy
man.
Juice, yeah, straight up,
my boy Juice. Yeah, so the Gangsta Boo came by, and I rolled up a strawberry Swisher blunt. Okay. For her, and I brought her some Shake Junt stickers, because Shake Junt is heavily influenced by Memphis lifestyle and 3-6 Mafia. So I gave her some Shake Junt stickers, and at that time she was just like, Shake Junt, what you know about Shake Junt? And I was like, shit, I know you need Shake Junt. Like, you're Shake Junt, basically, you know. So anyway, she's like, oh, cool, tight, you know, and she didn't remember that or nothing. Like, she just went about her night, got her blunt, got her Shake Junt stickers, went to Santa Monica to some party or something. But anyway, it was like years later, man, I finally get an Instagram account. I posted a picture of a 3-6 Mafia collage that I made with all the album covers. I took a glue stick and cut out figures, like almost like I made a diorama or a fucking just a montage.
Collage.
Yeah, I made this collage of Juicy J and Project Pat and Gangsta Boo. Right. And I posted it on Instagram, and then Gangsta Boo left a comment like, "That's tight," you know. And then I was like, "Oh shit!" I messaged her like, "You remember me? Like, I gave you that strawberry Swisher back in the day." She's like, "No, but no, but anyway, Gangsta Boo ended up living in LA like around that time, so we re-met.
Oh wow!
And then at that time, I came at her like, "Hey, we got to do something with this Shake Junt." Okay. Like, Shake Junt is just heavily influenced by Memphis and your guys' lifestyle, and we want you to be a part of it. Wow. You know, maybe we could put a T-shirt out with you. So Shake Junt actually put out a T-shirt, 2 T-shirts, one of just Gangsta Boo, and then another one of me and Gangsta Boo.
Oh, sick.
I actually have one here.
Wait, is it this one right here?
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. So it's Boo and Beagle. That's me and Boo.
Wow.
Just hanging out, just burning. You know, we like to smoke together, and you know, she's a hero of mine. And
do you still keep in contact with her?
Yeah.
Oh, you do.
She lives in the valley.
Oh, Murdy's a good watchdog.
Hey, it's all good, Murd.
I gotta start looking at these 3s. You know what I mean? Because I don't really notice 3s too much.
Really?
I gotta start. Yeah. No, I don't really.
3, 9 club.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
How did you guys get the 9 Club name?
It sounded like a show name, right?
Fuck yeah.
The 9 Club.
Yeah, you're up there, man.
Yeah. We're almost 10. You're almost. But,
you're initiated.
Yeah.
9 Club.
9 Club. Yeah, but the 3s, I got to start looking at these 3s. You know.
You know what really helped open my eye to the 3s was getting messages from DJ Screw.
Oh.
DJ Screw's, he's been gone since 2000, passed
Okay.
away. But I noticed like I'll get signs from other rap legends from his clique, from that Screwed Up clique. Pimp C, Fat Pat, Big Hawk, Mr. 3-2, a bunch of deceased legends. I swear that I don't know, maybe it's because they see that I have the passion and respect for them, but they send me messages all the time.
Oh, they do.
And there's one particular message that Screw sent me that I never shared before. I'd like to share with you guys.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It was sick. Like we played this a Thrasher 30th anniversary party. Basically, me and the GOAT, the band. Right. I play the drums for the GOAT. So we went to Paris. We got a gig in Paris, and we played the 30th Thrasher anniversary party. Wow. Straight up, like, we played that, and then that was July 2nd, and I had to be home July 4th for my birthday. Oh. It was, ironically, my 30th birthday. Okay. So I'm basically as old as Thrasher. Oh. Basically. So, whatever, that I never knew that till then. But anyway, on the way home, the layover was in Houston, Texas, and that's where DJ Screw and Screwed Up Click, where they live. Okay. So basically, Houston is just like a sanctuary, just a very important place for legends, legendary rappers. So anyway, when I flew halfway home from Paris, I had a layover in Houston. I got a margarita at the airplane, or at the airport. And I walked on that plane with my margarita. That's never happened before. That's already special. Yeah. Like, I can't recall ever doing that. So then I get on the plane, and it's like a soul plane or something. It was like, there was a lot of swagger in that plane. It was tight, man. Like, the stewardess was like, girl, oh shit. But anyway, so I was drinking some wine on that flight, and I was at the end of the bottle of my wine bottle, and the stewardess was so cool. She noticed that I was emptying the last drop of wine into my glass. Get it all out. Yeah, she noticed that. She's like, "Oh, sweetheart, it's gone, sweetheart. Don't worry about that. I'll get you another one on me." Oh, I'm like, whoa, this plane is the shit. Like, I got my margarita, getting some free wine. Cool. Not only that, so she brought the wine, and we talk a little bit. She found out it's my birthday the next day. She got on the intercom with the whole plane and sang happy birthday to me. They said, we got a passenger. It's his birthday. Let's sing happy birthday.
It's the 3rd of July.
The whole plane.
It's the 3rd of July. It was the 3rd of July. But yeah, the day before my birthday. Yeah. So the whole plane sang happy birthday to me. I was like, damn, this is so special. Yeah. What it was, I came to realize, DJ Screw passed away at the age of 29. He never made it to be 30.
Oh, wow.
So when I landed in Houston and then took off in Houston, Screw was singing happy birthday to me with the flight, like, hey, you made it to be 30.
Wow.
Like, hey, happy birthday. I'm going to have this whole flight sing to you happy birthday. Wow. So that was like a message I got from Screw. Yeah. Happy 30th birthday.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's one of them.
I like that.
Just gotta just pay attention. Yeah. You know, some people may be trying to tell you something.
Right. Yeah. And the wine was purple.
It was actually white wine.
Oh. Let's talk about your VX real quick. You know, the Shake Junt VX. It's the most iconic VX there is.
For sure.
You know?
Thanks, man.
How long have you had that thing?
So this VX...
Was this the one that Reynolds and them gave you?
It couldn't. No, it's not the one from 2000.
I know. I was going to say.
But I had bought another VX, as it was gray, of course, from my homie Reno back in maybe 2005 or 2006. Anyway... a good homie of mine that I grew up skating with in Huntington, Aaron Felix is his name. He was put here on this earth to dissect VX cameras. Okay. Just like we all have a purpose. Right. he was put here to know every little thing and part to the VX. So us sharing that the passion for the VX, he knew, he's like, man, like I got this new thing where I get the VXs painted, and it's a big process. You can't just color your VX or whatever with the markers.
Take it apart,
Yeah, you got to take it apart,
thing.
get it sprayed legitly. It's like a week and a half process.
Like candy coated.
Yeah, straight up, it is candy coated. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So he did that for me. He's like, you know, you're all about shake junt. We'll make your camera a shake junt camera. So yeah, he did that for me, and yeah, ever since then, you know, a lot of people ask like, damn, how do I get my shit painted like that or whatever?
Yeah.
And the fact is, you could do it, but it's just expensive. You know, it's like $800, $700, something like that, because it's so time consuming.
It's a week process, like you said, and you got to disassemble the whole thing.
You got to make sure it works once you put it back together.
Too,
yeah, man.
He's one for like the skateboard community. If you want to find a VX, you gotta hit him up in a way. I feel like he knows where every VX is. Or he has a good. He resells them too, right?
They're all owned by Jamie Thomas now.
Oh shit!
But I think even Jamie might even got some from him.
Probably. Yeah.
That's where I got that one. But like, yeah, he. It seems like everyone gets them broken and they send it right to him.
That's right. Yeah. Not only does he paint your shit, but he'll fix any little part about it.
Okay.
And on Instagram, I believe it's Aaron Felix. Or is it Aaron Burgundy?
Aaron Burgundy.
AA Ron Burgundy.
Oh, AA Ron Burgundy.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even make the connection until now. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Aaron Burgundy, at Aaron Burgundy. He'll hook up your VX,
look it up,
paint it, fix it, whatever you gotta do. Just get at him. Instagram.
I think I'm going to know the answer to this question, but you may surprise me though. I don't know. If you're the choice for the rest of your life, VX or HD, what would it be?
Man.
Yeah, he's really thinking right now.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I thought I knew the answer, but I may be surprised.
If I have a family and some kids, and I want to film my little daughter at 2 years old, her little birthday party or something, I'd probably no. That would be the only exception for HD, just to see her little face, her little detail of her little face.
Got you.
But if it's just skateboarding and filming lines and all that, it'd probably be the VX.
We'll keep it to skateboarding. If it's skateboarding, the rest is VX.
You know what? Oh man.
But you're liking the way it's coming out though.
I like what I got right now.
Yeah.
You know what? I might just go HD. And here's what it is. I'll tell you exactly why. The only flaw that the VX has that HD doesn't have is when you're filming somebody and the sun is back there in the background, a straight sunbeam, a line will come down your whole frame and block the tricks. Straight up. No way around it. If there's a sun in the background, you're going to get a laser.
Okay.
A laser. But HD, you don't get the laser.
Do that.
That's the one
That happened
thing.
on the HVX though.
On the what?
On the Panasonic HVX, you get that line.
I don't get the line, but I have all this dust on the inside of my lens.
Yeah.
I get all that, all these little stars and shit. But that's the one thing that I'm that keeps me recently, or maybe a year ago, I had to film Windsor James because Zero was releasing VX parts, and Windsor had this VX in his backpack that Jamie gave him to give to people, oh, you're filming for this video, make sure they use the VX, you know?
Yeah.
And so, yeah. So he's like, hey, Beagle, you used this lately? I'm like, shit, it's been a while, man, but I got it, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. So here I am with the VX, first time in a long time. I'm super psyched. Oh, I got the VX from this double set. And then sure enough, boom, it's just, the sun is right there and there's a laser blocking to where it's almost not even filmable. He's trying to heel flip down some stairs, and I'm almost considering filming it from the backside, a straight heel flip, because it's that bad.
Right.
You know, and that's terrible.
Yeah.
You want to film it in the front. So that's what keeps me all right, I'm happy with what I have.
Right.
My camera HD, I like that.
Oh, I can't wait to see this Baker 4 in HD.
Yeah.
This will be interesting, you know?
Sure, man. Hey, Chris.
But, yo.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Okay.
To ask you.
Yeah.
We share something in common.
Oh.
A passion.
Oh, passion.
We share a passion.
Oh, what is this passion?
Frontside nose grinds.
Ooh.
No. Give me the 2 times.
Oh, wow.
So there's only a handful of us.
Yeah.
Brandon Beagle.
Brandon
He's
Beagle.
one of them.
Yep.
You're one.
Yep.
Myself. That's about it.
Are you good at backside nose grinds?
No. And
Me
that's
neither.
Why, that's why I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
That's it. Like we were born on this side of the womb.
I think so.
Or you stay
Right.
away from backside nose grinds.
Yeah.
And go front side.
Front side.
Way more comfortable.
Way more comfortable.
Nobody else agrees.
I can't. I'm scared to backside nose grind.
Huh.
I do the nose manual and fucking fling away, and I almost die.
Yeah. Slip out.
But I can do front nose grinds. But do you go straight on? Do you like going straight on, just from the side?
Both. But if I do like going from the beginning, so that does mean somewhat straight on.
Well, because backside
Right.
nose. Why I say that is backside nose grinds. A lot of people just go straight on.
Exactly.
Right.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and I just that's what's I don't know. For front side nose grinds, you can go straight on, or you go from the side.
So you're one too?
I do front nose grinds. I'm probably not as good as you guys.
He's not in the same category.
No, you guys hold on pretty long.
That's tight though.
But like no, for sure. I'm not a backside, more of a front side nose
Pop
grind guy.
out.
Front side to pop out, you gotta go front side over crook. Kind of like
just
Yeah.
yank it out. You know.
Yeah. Hey, so you had the monumental, unforgettable, historical frontside nose grind on the Santa Monica 4 flat 4.
Yeah, the
right?
courthouse. Yeah.
Was that the hardest one that you did?
That was
You
pretty
recall?
hard. It was
that
pretty
the
tough.
longest one?
Like longest, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That thing is not. That thing is kind of scary.
It's high and crunchy.
Yeah.
What's your longest? Do you have a long nose grind that you're?
Foot wise, like the longest one I think might have been at Beagle Skate Park.
Oh, the
The
on
fun
the
box?
ledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever nose grind that one?
have, yeah,
You have?
yeah.
Sick, man. All right, good. So that's like 40 feet.
Is it for no? Can't be 40. Is it?
30?
That thing's
long.
fucking long.
It is long. Well, they
I wanna
redid
say
it.
40.
What I have for history wise,
Yeah.
I've nose grinded 3 low picnic tables together.
Oh, together.
Yeah.
Stack 'em?
Yeah, stacked in like a railroad track.
Yeah.
3 low tables to top.
Yeah.
Tight.
So
Wow.
I think that's like a Guinness book
Is it?
for
tables?
For tables.
Yeah.
3. No one's gonna do 4 unless.
I
Day one comes along?
I might have to go do 4.
Yeah. Let's keep it going, man. We got to keep it going.
But you know what it is though? It's just the speed, right? Because it depends on the ledge too. That ledge can slow you down tremendously. You know, picnic tables. That's a smooth
Fiberglass.
grind.
No one really does that anymore. The table, like 2 tables. I've done it
Yeah.
manual wise, but like I remember
Van
Van
Engelen.
England did it back.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
switched back nose grind. He did, and just in case did back nose grind 3 tables.
3?
Yeah,
Oh.
back in the day, he did a back nose grind. on it.
I know exactly.
But dude, what was the nose grind in that you had on the 3 tables?
Baker has a Death Wish video, 2008. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. But second to last trick,
Wow.
nose grind front 180.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah. Have you ever tried nose grind back 180?
dude, I haven't fucking tried it. I think about it all the time, but
Yeah.
never even try it.
It's
Have you done it?
no. It's ridiculous.
Really?
It's hard.
Let's do it.
Okay. You want to?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Come on, let's race for it or something.
You want to race for it?
Yeah.
I gotta find a good ledge though. I don't
Any
wanna-
little metal ledge.
Let them skate
Go to the
park.
Baker
courthouse,
Park. Go to
skate park.
Baker Boys Park.
Yeah.
You guys got to do it there in the ledge.
I'll do it at Baker Boys. You go to the courthouse.
courthouse,
or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah, man, we gotta post that. We'll post that shit because it'll be our first
Okay.
time doing it.
Yeah.
After thinking about it for so long.
That would be
right.
sick. It's a good one.
Yeah, I'll tag you on it.
I'll tag you too.
Yeah, it'll be tight.
I'm
man.
excited.
Just
So
balance.
I'll use my-
front side nose grind, back side out.
Yeah. Man, I feel like we could sit here forever.
Yeah, oh yeah, we
We got
could.
good stories.
Who's some of your favorite skaters or favorite styles out there?
Keenan Milton.
Oh, there you go.
Hell yeah.
Keenan Milton. He right away. He had a part in the first video I ever saw.
Okay.
Which is 20 shot sequence. Keenan-
Climbing out the window.
Yeah, exactly. Into that. This is so
Yeah.
Method Man.
Yeah.
So dope. But yeah, just seeing that. That's my favorite style of skating is Keenan Milton, Kareem Campbell, Clyde Singleton.
Mm-hmm.
They basically made it okay to just basically let let your nuts hang, like straight up. Like if you do a trick, like let them hang. Just let your arms swing, ride it out, enjoy that feeling. It's almost like a dance move. And ever since then, it's just been in like a go-to, like that's this those styles of skateboarding. There's no holding back. Don't ever try to contain your style. Like just let your arms swing and enjoy that ride out.
Yeah, I like
Keenan
that.
Millen.
Do you think that are there any people today that you see like that you're kind of like that style kind of doesn't exist as much anymore?
I mean, that's why it's so cool to watch Tiago skate.
Oh yeah.
Not only for his trick choices and high ledges and stuff, but he's got like that 90s kind of dope steez. Pete Eldridge, one of my favorite styles too. He's got the East Coast steez that's like that. But I noticed something about the East Coast skaters that got good style. They got this pump to them where they could like they charge up their pop with this pump. Pete Eldridge does it a lot. And who I noticed do it a lot that made me realize was Pat Rumney.
Pat Rumney.
Yeah, Pat Rumney.
Yeah, Pat.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he actually took it like overboard, like naturally though, but he had this pump where it was like he'd be doing a trick and it's like boom, like, you know, boom.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, I think I applied some of that shit like at least to my switch ollies. I feel like whenever I'm riding up to a ledge switch or something, if I pump or take a switch pump, it's almost like a super soaker.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
You're pumping a shotgun.
yeah, straight up like you're getting more out of it, but
Right.
you're lubing up your kneecaps with the pumps. So it's like before I would come at a ledge and I would just be, I got to nollie lip this ledge.
Right.
And just come at it with this mob nollie. But really, now I come at it and I pump the nollie up like a
super soaker.
yeah, straight up, and I pump that.
You better
nollie
release the pressure.
straight up.
Yeah.
And you pump it up. You pump up your knees. You get your knees lubed up, and then boom,
You explode.
boom.
I gotta
It
try
helps.
that. Yeah.
Try pumping next time.
Yeah.
I can't do regular pumps that well, but
no.
the nollie pumps, switch pumps, they work really
Wonder
well.
why the regular ones don't work.
I don't know. It's just the way your shoulders are facing or something.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
Well, you gave us some shake jump stuff. You know, your
sick.
board, the shirts. I think we should give you some 9 Club gear.
Sick.
You down? You want some 9?
super
What
down.
shirt? XL. Like, no, you may be double X.
I am a double X.
Double X.
You have double X?
Of course we got
Sick.
double X, dude.
Cool.
Kelly,
Because we're on extra large and large.
you drink coffee in the morning?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you a hat or beanie guy?
Is it a snapback
No,
trucker
it's
hat?
like a
Beanie then.
double XL, dude. How
Yeah.
tall are you?
6'1".
6'1".
Damn.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Is
Kelly.
it
got-
a great beanie as well?
Yeah, great. Look at this. We got look, 9 Club beanie.
Damn. Hell yeah, dog.
Gray beanie for you.
Yeah.
We got Mark Appleyard drew us a picture of me and Roger. We turned it into a mug.
Damn.
There
That's
you go.
amazing, dude. Oh, man. So
Kind of,
special.
People compares art to Beavis and Butthead,
Yep.
but
Damn.
I like
that's
it.
sick, dude. Thanks, Roger. Thanks, Chris.
and the nice 9 Club shirt,
Thanks, man.
all available on the 9club.com. You know.
Fuck yeah, dog. We did it, man. 9 Club. Man,
Yeah.
9 Club, man. Yeah.
This has been great. And Murdy. I can't forget about Murdy.
Yeah.
You woke him up.
Did I wait?
Yeah, Murdy.
Can we make Murdy?
Oh,
he's-
Murdy, you want to say bye? Come here, Murdy.
Murdy's
Come
got to
say
say
bye.
Murdy's got to say bye also, right?
Yeah,
we got to
Murdy.
get Murdy up in here. Oh, here he is.
Come here, Murdy.
Come here, bud. Can I pick him up?
Just not by the shoulders or whatever, just by the chest, kind
By
of.
the chest like
Yeah,
this.
yeah, perfect.
There he is.
There you go. Good boy, Murd.
Go on. Why not by the shoulders? Has he got bad shoulders?
He's got
sore?
a sensitive shoulder.
Oh, he does?
They say it's hereditary. They say he was born with a shoulder not in line with the socket or whatever.
Oh,
but
interesting.
You wouldn't know.
Does it cause any problems?
No, at one point it was sensitive for like a couple months.
Okay.
Had us a little worried.
Oh.
We actually took him to a vet, and we took him to the first vet, and this lady was like, "Oh yeah, just get it amputated."
What?
We're like, but like this is a skateboarding dog.
Yeah, he needs all 4 legs.
Yeah. She's like, oh no, like he'll be fine. All dogs are fine with 3 arms, and you'll have a 3-legged skateboarding dog.
You have a tripod.
Yeah, we're like, oh my god, and then we just took it to another doctor. Like, oh no, it's fine. Yeah,
Yeah, get us whenever they want to cut a limb off, go get a second opinion.
Straight up,
straight up.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Hey, he's got some crazy hair on his paws. Look at that, man.
Yep.
Wow.
Murdy, do you want to go skateboarding?
Oh, look at
Do you want to go skateboarding?
Oh, look, is he perked up? Wow.
Good boy, Murdy. He's ready to firecracker some shit. Hell yeah, man.
Beagle.
Yeah,
2 times.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah, Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah, Murdy. Boom. Good boy, Murdy.